Let's spend some time in the demon pit.
The demon pit?
Yeah, you probably
Sounds like
might
fun.
find a.
Demon pit.
You could probably find a shadow crossing down there.
I don't know, I kind of want to go to the Temple of Filth. Sounds legit.
The only problem is you would. There was probably a really good chance you would find a shadow crossing down in the demon pit. The only problem with that, because it leads to the like the shadow or the shadow the
Abyssal
Spellscar, the Spellscar plague, or the Spellscar caverns beneath Neverwinter. The only problem is that the pit is sealed now. Ever since the end of the last campaign, or not so much the end, but using the Mythalar, Ornthan sealed the pit, so it's now just a big chunk of flat ground in current Neverwinter. So if you ended up down there, you'd have a fucking hell of a time getting back out.
Guys, that means lots of real estate. Price is cheap.
Yeah, how come he didn't give us some land? What the hell?
You never asked for land.
I didn't remember him sealing it flat.
Been retconned.
No, the end of season 2. He before ditching the Mythalar, like sending the Mythalar to the astral plane.
Yeah.
He used it to seal up the rift, and sort of fast track some of the repairs, and basically arm Neverwinter's like guards and that with like sort of like low level magic item shit and like fancy stuff. Basically, it's like, okay, before we send it away, let's do a bunch of really good shit with it. Okay, now get rid of it.
Okay, guys, before we get rid of the title card, let's go to Vegas.
Not food. Can't type.
Oh, hiccups.
I didn't pop my chat out like I usually do. I forgot to. Usually I have it sitting open. Can't even remember where half the fucking things are. My thing actually up? Feels like it's not. Oh, it is up. Oh god, now it's an ad. Fuck off. Fuck off, Twitch. I'm getting ads on my own channel. Fuck you. Don't have ad block installed on Chrome.
That's kind of funny.
I have adblock turned off for Twitch because I have Prime anyways.
Which prime? Oh,
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so I get that. And then that. I got this, I have this book, that. I think I'm ready to go. Guess I'll be playing, I guess I'll pop out Pyro for the meantime. Until you guys get him back to a somewhat place of safety, I will keep playing Pyro. Or until he dies. That's Jandar Marsk.
I mean, I can tell
Jandar
you,
Marsk is not Pyro.
I can tell you a really quick way to get rid of Pyro.
Just kill him.
No, have someone banish him.
Feed him to the undead so that you all can live.
I was just telling you to banish him. Because it would be permanent, because this isn't his natural plane. Or is it? Dun dun dun.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna boot this up. That's my thing. Okay, so we're gonna get back to this. Like I haven't done this the last couple weeks. So previously on Dungeons and Dragons, Dado, what happened? You get to be the previously on guy today.
Of course, perfect timing while I'm fucking dealing with the IRS.
Maybe the IRS knows what's happened last time.
Here. So we were stranded, and we were making our way through just everything, all the just the desert of nothing, and we came across what was it? The Black Arrow, that sort of in bar.
Well, you have the black part right, but yes, it wasn't in. It was the House of Black Lanterns.
House of Black Lantern.
The Black Arrow is the syndicate that was selling the weapons.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Black Arrow is Sarshan's mercenary
Sorry,
company.
yeah. We found Yarrel, the tiefling in charge of the House of the Black Lanterns. I haven't written down right there. Looking at the wrong notes. And we met him at the Dead Man's Cross. That's where we should go if we ever want to find him again. And we had to... Where was this? We need to try to get to the graveyard to try to connect to the Never Death Cemetery as a connection of a shadow portal so we can get the hell out. But it's being guarded by a bunch of Fey wizards, so we gotta find our way into the graveyard and get this portal to work so we can escape.
Oh yeah.
Close enough. Y'all get 100 XP.
Yeah.
There's also the Pyro finding a sword with the Raven Queen.
Pyro found a very Raven Queen-like sword.
It hates the undead, interestingly enough.
Well, it's because the Raven Queen hates the undead.
And of course it was Pyro who found it. Who is not here.
Sword falls on the ground. I pick it up.
It also doesn't matter because none of us.
none of you can use a
weapon.
long sword, so it
I mean,
doesn't
I
really
can-
matter.
I can use it, but I have a plus proficiency and 0 strength.
Yeah, your good buddy Descartes, he has a great sword, and his great sword's already enchanted, so he don't need it. He already got a magic weapon. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you guys made your way through the Shadowfell, found Yarrel at his establishment, House of Black Lanterns. You ran into him at Dead Man's Crossing, and now you guys are outside the city of Evernight, the twisted shadow reflection of the city of Neverwinter here in the Shadowfell. You guys basically, like, outside the city as you approached, you found a bunch of caravans, kind of, or like a caravan of like wagons and friendly-looking people hanging outside, who turned out to be Vistani. Very gypsy-like nomadic people. They were quite welcoming, you know, because they don't get a chance to talk to many living people in this area, since everybody in Evernight for the most part is dead or just really shitty to be around. They kind of give you the lay of the land. They offered to take you with them on their trek to Gloomrot, but that would take about a month, and you really didn't want to spend another month in the Shadowfell.
Nope.
Plus, then, like,
Never
once you got back, you'd be like a month away from like getting back to the Neverwinter area, anyways. So
And also, Gloomrot does not sound like a nice place to be too. Either.
it's a big city, probably the biggest, most city-like city in the Shadowfell. It's like the Waterdeep of the Shadowfell.
It looks
This
sort of
lava
like this
empties
place
out
behind
into
me.
the ocean right there. Where does it actually come from?
Mount Hope now.
Hope now.
Yep, comes
Found
from
the
the
mountain
same
below.
giant volcano thing that sort of looms over Neverwinter.
There would be a lot of steam on that side of the city.
It's right there. Can't you see it?
Yeah. The steam is depicted in the map. So, yeah, so he basically told you guys, yeah, your best bet of getting home, find a shadow crossing. He said the only one that he knew of for sure is in the graveyard. The Thayans use it basically as they kind of use it as their own personal gateway to and from the material plane, so they keep that shit under guard. Other than that, you'd be like he mentions, like, you know, there could be other ones, but, you know, who knows? And shadow crossings have a tendency to kind of fleet in and out of existence. The one the Thans are keeping a hold of is a bit more permanent, and they've done like magic-y bullshit to basically strengthen it so that they can just continue to use it at their leisure. He did point out, it's like, if you wanted to, you could go check out the Demon Pit. You'd probably find, like, the Demon Pit's a pretty awful place. You know, you might find something down there. So, he didn't recommend it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so he kind of recommended to you guys that your best bet, basically, to get inside the city, there are 4 gates. You know, some of the walls kind of around where you are crumbled away. Like, the city's not in the same good repair that Neverwinter is. The southern, western, and eastern gates are kind of on the side of the lava river that you're on. He recommended taking the eastern gate and just working your way through the city. That you'll find you guys can kind of keep a bit lower profile, and you know, if you're careful, hopefully kind of make it there that way. He tells you that the eastern gate is guarded. It's more heavily guarded, and the Thans usually have a presence like at that gate, kind of questioning like anyone that comes through, especially people that don't clearly look like they belong in the city. But tells you, he's like, yeah, that would be if you can bullshit your way through the gate, that's the quicker, safer way. But, well, safer in the long run, because you could just kind of go outside and through. But it's all up to you guys. You guys could jump across the lava river and then take one of the northern gates and then go across the bridges outside the castle. That would that would be the.
Tells me that's not going to go so well.
Yeah.
Take a long trip around Mount Hope now.
How high are
All
the
the way
walls
to
of
the other gate.
Evernight in Neverwinter, anyways?
Fairly high, city wallish, probably a good 30 feet high. You know, your typical large city
And
walls.
They're quite thick, so they're probably patrolled too. Is the city wall on this side
Fucked
messed
up? Yeah, it's basically there's a guard tower, like there's like a watchtower a little bit east of the eastern gate, but pretty much from that guard tower to the river, like there's just giant chunks of wall missing. So you guys can just kind of like walk in through here. Like that is another reason why the eastern gate is not really guarded or patrolled. Like it's just there.
Yeah.
Suppose we could try to like, yeah, this way.
But the western gate, or like a southwestern gate, is much more robust because there's a lot more sort of enclaves and like in the real world that's the Protector's Enclave. That's like the fancy part of town, the part of town that has like all the good shops and stuff like that. And from the sounds of it, that's kind of mirrored in Evernight as well. That a lot of the better, like the buildings are in better shape, and especially the buildings that the living tend to live in are all in that kind of area. So the gate, that southwestern gate, is then pretty well protected and well patrolled. Like over here by the Demon Pit, everything is just beat to shit. Like you've been able to kind of see through the big gaps in the wall that a lot of the houses and stuff like that are just rubble, like just trashed. So, you know, there's lots of just undead milling about, and it's kind of a mess down here.
Yeah, the rougher to probably walk your way through because you'll get harassed a bit more for being living.
So what do you want to do?
Party.
Well, went to the west and tried to get to the Than Gate. It's either bargain with them or try to, not sneak, but scam our way through the gate. I don't know. We don't exactly have good luck with that, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I had good luck with that. Jez didn't.
Our one
Well.
charisma-based character isn't here and refuses to do anything RP,
Yeah,
so.
only the one.
I mean, you also have to remember bards are charisma based.
I thought they were intellect-based.
Yeah,
Oh,
charisma.
my bad. Sorry.
And
Fair
I
enough.
also have a fairly high charisma too.
That's good. Well, you
Dusty's
guys wanna
just
try to
old.
bullshit your way through the gate. I'm just gonna stand in the back, and be like, not to say anything.
Yeah, so let's.
So, you see
Let's
Dick
try
Dickar
it.
goes and like asks one of the Vistani, like, because basically they give you like kind of a map, which is why I'm not like making any attempt to cover up any of the stuff that's on this map. I'll just say that like they basically gave you kind of like a rough map and then just like pointed out a bunch of areas of interest. Like this is this place, this is this place.
So, did they point out which places connect to the graveyard? Is it like literally here and here and here?
Yeah, there's basically there's like a gate in the north, a gate like basically where the two roads are, and also there's there's gateways in through from the corpse market.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Well, the
you
corpse
see
market-
Descartes like basically like pointing to like the corpse market and asking like the Vistani like what that is, and he explains that it's like that's sort of the heart of the slave trade in Evernight. Like that's where the bulk of Evernight's commerce ebbs and flows through the corpse market. As with any market in Tortle cities, a combination of shop stalls, wandering street vendors fill the space, hawking their wares. Although most of the market's vendors and customers are undead, the place might give characters a brief sense of normality in this hideous city. It's a sense that lasts only until the characters take a closer look at the goods for sale. And you get like a nice, like, happy guy who's selling an arm.
Mhm.
And the caption is delicacies for sale.
Fresh
it
human.
was
Who
not
wants
for,
human?
It was not for scientific purposes for that arm. It was for eating.
Oh yeah, but you see Descartes kind of like look at you guys, and perhaps we could tie up a couple of you and present you as slaves. Say that we are bringing slaves to the corpse market. And Pyro volunteers to be one of those slaves, so they don't have to make him do anything.
We might have issues getting through from the corpse market to the graveyard that way too. though.
Yeah. Well,
Why
it's
would
just
you
like
take slaves to the graveyard? What is the graveyard significance here? Is it literally a graveyard still?
when they put dead people.
They tell you that the graveyard is a broad, sprawling affair. Tombstones and mounds of earth sprinkle the terrain. A few of the city's undead that perished in battle or accident are buried here. Graveyard's main purpose is not to serve as the final resting place. Instead, it's a site where the ghouls blend their hunger and their faith in the performance of a ceremony that's the stuff of mortal nightmares.
So it's a happy place.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah, so basically, if a ghoul captures a living person that's an outsider and is not protected, it only eats them like immediately if they're starving. Usually, it brings them to Lamantha's mortuary, where a necromancer injects him or her with a paralytic distilled from the humors of the ghouls. Lamantha then cleans up the victim, dresses him or her in the finest clothes, and takes the helpless mortal to the Temple of Filth. There, the priests conduct a funeral service for the victim, ask the blessings of the Dorsane, and finally the victim is placed in a coffin, often stained with the blood and decay of past inhabitants, and carried on a formal procession, replete with paeans to Orcus and Dorsane, to the graveyard. The victim is buried alive, allowed to die slowly and rot for a time before being reclaimed for food.
So this is like the high dining of ghouls.
That's basically the refrigerator of... Like, it's the pantry of Evernight. Basically, they dress you up, they have like a whole funeral thing for you, and then they bury you alive to just kind of like go and like sit in the ground and rot, and then eventually they dig you up and eat you.
Sounds pleasant.
So you're basically treated like a fine wine.
Mm-hmm.
You're put into some casks, and then you're left to or like a good spirit.
18 years.
Yeah, it's like, no, this one's not done. It's only been in there for 15 years. Needs another couple.
The problem is with that, you wait too long and there's nothing to chew on.
I have a lovely 1432 elf here. Would you like to try some? Wonderful year. It was a great year.
Oh boy.
Undead sommelier.
The Vistani did mention last time as well that the Thayans were looking for a chosen. So there's also the option of bullshitting our, like, say one of us is chosen and then potentially getting them to give us access to the portal.
So meta knowledge, we know that's not a good plan. Because that would lead us to
The Doom Vault?
Yeah. The Doom Vault.
Fast track to the Doom Vault to replace all of the chosen that you guys killed or let go, or your other selves killed or let go.
I think that was Zephic's Easter egg.
Zaz Tam's always on the lookout for more fucking chosen to fill the Doom Vault with. Fucking becoming a god's hard work.
He would have fun with my aunt. Chosen of Mistra and Spaliki.
Well, none of these options sound particularly appealing. Guess we gotta go with one of
This
them.
is the type of place that's not particularly appealing in any way.
Yeah.
I think maybe the slave route is the best way.
The only way.
Could we come in like up here, like the entrance closest to the great? Like, what's the main issue with us getting into the city?
Well-
is there one?
We can
No,
get into the
you
city
basically you can get into the city for free down where you are and have to like walk through the undead city, or you can try and go through the easy gate, but the easy gate is actually like guarded and protected, and you'll have to talk your way in.
Right.
That's it's closer, and you'll run less risk of just some random undead maybe wanting to chew
General
on you.
Fuckiness.
But it's going to be
'cause
tougher
up
to
there
get
it's
into.
Mostly up there, it's Red Wizards.
Well, and you got your Dark Creeper Enclave. There's more living. There's basically more smarter things probably in that area, as opposed to just kind of semi-mindless undead. The undead here are not really mindless, and they're not typically going to attack you on sight.
Unless they're hungry.
Unless they're like starving to death, because they know that if they attack somebody that belongs here, they're gonna fucking get eaten. Like that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's like
they're-
the Mafia undead. If you're made, and they
So
attack
basically, if you
they're
guys manage to look like you belong and don't like really stand out and make yourself look like outsiders, like they'll kind of let you go. But being alive in this city does draw a bit of attention. Makes you look
Yeah.
tasty.
I'm close enough to dead. No one's gonna bother me.
Look how old
Close
Look how old and gamey that one looks.
Yeah.
It's gonna
exactly.
taste terrible.
Old,
Don't taste good at all.
or the old fake prisoner trick. Pull the Death Star. Wookie.
Who's gonna be the prisoner? Me?
everything's
Pyro
Most of
already
us.
volunteered.
most of us.
Do you want more than one prisoner, or are you
It would probably make sense.
I look
six
super
of you
old.
to tie down that paladin?
I feel like, you slap a little makeup on me, I look pretty undead.
You would have tried to pass for undead.
Why not? I'm old.
Doesn't the rogue or the
I could
bard have a
try.
disguise kit?
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
can
you
try
can
if
disguise
want.
me.
This could be legit.
And they're all my prisoners.
Sure.
We just need a plan for when we get in there, right? So like, say you're all my prisoners.
What do I make you roll to apply a disguise? Like, if you were like using your own disguise, it'd be a performance. But what do I make
Probably
you roll?
just a proficiency roll
It's-
with the toolkit, right?
It's well, no, he's talking about like the toolkit proficiency will give him proficiency, but it
Be a
would
D20
probably
with
be
your proficiency then.
deception is I
Yeah.
think what it even says on the assassination rogue.
What about sleight of hand? Because you're applying the disguise.
That would be
That would
like her trying to draw on your face while you're asleep. That would be
If
sleight of
anything,
hand.
I mean, maybe performance could be.
Well, no, it'll be performance from like Dusty probably, like in to pull it off. But give me a deception roll, Wacky, to see how well you make up. Fucking
That's 2. Fuck.
Well, you do like a really shitty job, but luckily, like undead look really shitty, so you figure it's like, you know what, it's probably
actually
be
works.
fine. You kind of
Okay.
start slopping stuff on, and it's like you look kind of like your face melted, but you do kind of look undead.
I was gonna say, like, I just kind of stand there for like
I mean-
20 minutes. She just goes crazy. It's like, oh, look, and there's just like one little slash mark right here. Okay, when we get in there, then when we get to the, are we going to try to go to the graveyard, or are we going to go to the corpse market, and then I'm going to try and get us into the graveyard?
If we're
I don't
walking
want to
through,
go
we gotta
immediately
go
to the
through corpse
graveyard.
market.
No.
Okay. So if we're going to go in
Well-
down here. Well, okay, so let's say we get into the corpse market. I want to get you guys into the graveyard. I listened to all that shit Zebek just said,
You could tell.
but it's just...
Wait, no, that's the final step is to take him to the graveyard.
Right.
If it was, oh, we'll go here to prepare some people, that wouldn't work because we would be walking.
If you guys wanted to, you could go to the market, rent some zombies as porters and laborers.
You go to Lamanthus mortuary.
They cost 10 gold per day,
Are...
and you're required to leave collateral, a chunk of flesh that's surgically removed and alchemically treated so it can be reattached later.
Lovely.
Fucking love this town.
Actually, in the book.
Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys supposed to be...
God.
You guys are supposed to be alive when you get put into the graveyard, right?
Alive but
'Cause,
paralyzed.
Alive but
Basically,
paralyzed.
yeah, like what happens is you get taken to the graveyard. You basically get taken to the mortuary in the graveyard, and they're Lamantha, who's a human necromancer. She's the one that prepares the victims for their quote funerals.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I thought the plan was to go towards the corpse market and then try to sneak through to the graveyard from there.
Well, I mean, either way, the graveyard is like, if you want to get in there, you need to like, pass inspection. It's not just like walking in.
Yeah, there's
Oh, okay.
gates no matter which way you try to go in, unless you
I
fly over
see
the
what you're
top.
saying.
Yeah, because the graveyard is like walled separately from everything. Same with the corpse market.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's probably more people guarding this gate because there's a lot of people in that section, anyways. In the corpse market.
Yeah. So, I could just say, like, you guys are on, like, a fucking mind control thing. And, like, you're basically just, like...
Drooling like Casca.
I mean, you guys just have to, like, pretend to be mind control. That's why you're walking.
Yeah,
right?
where
If
you're
supposed to be
thralls.
paralyzed.
Like staring straight ahead.
Yeah.
Just walking.
Just complete zombification.
Prestidigitate some blank looks on our faces.
I'm pretty sure your face can do that without magic.
Yeah, without making me magically do it.
Nobody's a sense of humor anymore.
And then, so okay,
Prestidigitate you since
so we
it's-
get there, and I tell them like, "Hey, I got some dudes for the graveyard." We just walk in, like, would I pass them off to this necromancer first?
Well, the necromancer, she lives in a mortuary, like in the graveyard.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no.
we would be in the graveyard at least, so we could get in there. I could bring you guys to her, to the necromancer.
Hey, wait. The Lamantha's mortuary is over there. Like, that's where they take you to get all processed.
No,
Yeah.
he just said.
Yeah,
she's in the
no,
graveyard.
I moved it for
Oh,
ease of use. I put her mortuary in the graveyard.
okay.
Yeah, and canonically, her mortuary is like over here, but
That's why I was saying it might not work because you go there after all the processing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So it's
it makes
so
more
much-
sense too for her, like basically her like little funeral parlor thing to be in there, and then you get
Yeah. So
That makes more sense then.
we could get into the graveyard and then just like incapacitate her, and then we can just like try to explore the graveyard and try and find this portal.
But you could also like tell the guys that you're gonna go to. I'm taking them to the mortuary, and then just not do that.
Don't go there. I mean,
Okay. I thought there was
Yeah.
like an
Just get through the
escort
gate
thing.
and then just
Okay.
not go there.
Okay. Yeah,
Go
we could
exploring.
we could do
Because I
that.
imagine, like, once you get past the gate, there's probably not a whole lot in the graveyard. Cause
It's not. Yeah, it's not so much that things are. You're trying to get into super high guarded things that are. You know that they're protecting valuables. It's more so that, like, people may question you why you're like going in here if you look at a place, but that's about it. It's not
Right.
like they're not guarding something valuable. They're just
Yeah.
gonna be people
just
there that
like
be
making
like,
sure
what are you doing
it's-
here?
Right. Exactly. Okay.
I
Got
thought
it,
the
got
Red
it.
Wizards were guarding it because
Well, no, the
it's a
wizards.
portal.
The wizards are guarding a
guard the
specific
portal.
like chunk of the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll still run.
We're still
into
gonna have
them
to fight
in the
those.
area.
You're basically told that like there's a corner of the graveyard, like I can't remember where it was. I think it was the north. It's probably the the northwestern corner.
So the one closest to them.
Well, oh yeah, I'm fucking turned upside down. It'd be probably about here ish.
Okay.
That there's basically a little chunk of the graveyard that they've kind of carved out as their own because that's where the gate is, and like that's what they guard. And then
Okay.
like everybody else just carries on with whatever.
I'm
And
gonna
the
put
ghoul council that's in charge of the town basically is like, yeah, fuck it, have it. It's like they just wanted that little bit, that like basically little plot for themselves. So
Yeah.
that they can do their shit.
Okay.
Put a little circle around it.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do this shit.
Alright. Everybody get your dumb faces on.
So Dato's taking you all as prisoners, or
I was wondering if
I mean, you should probably, like, fake tie us up at least a little bit. Like, our hands
Yeah,
in
we
a-
would
in a
tie
rope
you.
chain.
I would tie you up with like
What's-
some ropes and stuff.
What's
But
the
fake, 'cause
standard?
we might need to get out quickly.
What's the standard slave to owner ratio?
Well, he's a very powerful wizard. So
I'm
he's just
powerful wizard. You guys are mind
He's
controlled.
enthralled all of us.
well, you can also take like Descartes being the most not from the material plane looking guy in the group. You could
Be your
keep
buddy.
you could
You
keep
could be
him
my
as like your muscle.
assistant. Yeah.
So we're probably looking closer to 3, 4.
2 to 4.
How many of us?
Four.
Are there?
2 guards to 4 slaves.
There's only
Well,
6 of us,
technically, there's 5 of you, not including Dato, because Pyro and Lawage are with you.
right? Oh yeah,
Right.
Lawage. I forgot about Lawage.
Yeah. So it'd be
Sorry, Lawage.
5, and I'm a powerful wizard, and then we got.
I
the
mean, if
boss.
you wanted to keep somebody out of the ropes, Lawage is probably also another good choice because Lawage is pretty shifty, even though he's an elf, so maybe not. The way he plays his character does not really match his character's appearance, and
Yeah.
Well, he's not here, so he's gonna be a zombie.
yep.
I'd say just go with the 2.
Pretty much everybody else looks like heroes.
Fighters.
Well,
If
yeah.
we're all tied up, if we're all tied up and stupefied, I
Yeah,
don't
just
think
tied
anybody
up and
will
like
care.
put like tuck your arms in your shirt like this and shit. That.
And
Well, let's go that way.
Why?
I would probably just loop
Because
rope
we're trying to
around
save
our
on
wrists.
rope if we don't have enough rope.
Oh, you guys have
Every
tons
one
of
of
rope.
us is like 50 feet of rope.
No.
That's
Right.
fine.
We got tons of rope. Okay, so tie up their,
I don't.
tie up their feet.
Yeah,
Just the
we-
wrists. I would just. We gotta walk. I would just do the wrists.
We
Well,
lost 100
your
foot of rope
feet
in
enough.
the portal room.
No, we can tie up your feet. You're walking. They can.
Well, if
that
you've
should
got them
be
under your
fine.
spell, you don't even really need them to tie up their feet. The tying their hands up is mostly to just like keep them from wandering off.
Yeah, it's just like I'm just trying to like.
It's like when you're walking a group of dogs. You don't like tie up
I'm
all the
just-
dog's feet.
I'm just trying to make sure that they don't get loose. You know, if the spell breaks and they start to run. Okay.
But we might need to get loose. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And we'll handle it. It's okay. So it's gonna be tied in a way. Here you go. You ready? We're gonna sleight of hand this shit so that
Okay.
it looks super tight.
Like
but
a
if you
slip
do
knot.
need to break out, you can just like do a thing and it'll just break.
And if not, ropes are flammable. Dusty's got all kinds
You
of
just
fire
light it on
spells.
fire. Yeah, exactly.
So give me that
let's-
sleight of hand check.
Okay, so for each one of you.
Well, I'll
There we
just
go.
I'll do it for just like the group. Just give me like one roll for everybody.
I was
Do
gonna
it,
say,
do
like,
it
I
with,
tie each
don't-
one and, like,
Don't do it yourself.
maybe.
Well, he has to do.
uh,
He's tying the rest of your hands up. He has to do it.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Well,
Who
Well,
wants
no,
to?
I
Everybody
was
else, one
thinking
of
if
us.
I roll them individually, then it could be done on, like, a person-by-person basis.
Yeah,
if they need to be free.
if something needs to go wrong, I'll figure out how
Okay,
that'll
fine.
work.
have the good person tie the last one. Or have
Now
the
you guys
good
are just
person
trying to
tie them
metagame
all,
it. Go
except for-
Just
Go
roll.
ahead,
It doesn't matter.
Dado.
It's enough.
12.
But enough.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, they're not going to be like inspecting us. As long as we look stupid, we'll be fine.
So, Dado
Don't
goes
worry,
around,
we got
ties
this.
you
We're
ties
not-
you all up, like gives you the old, like he's like, don't worry, I got this. Yeah, ropes seem kind of tight.
Over the top, and then down. Is it down then over?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked good enough.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah, you're all a little unsure about it because the ropes do feel like they're on there pretty tight. But you
It's like-
you all trust us. You're like, hey,
It's gonna work.
he taught like rope tricks for like 47 years. He knows what he's doing.
On the bright side, at least half of us are dexterity based to potentially slip out.
Yeah. Okay, so we're
Told
gonna.
you ropes are flammable.
So Dakar knows the plan.
Yep.
He knows the plan. I'm a powerful wizard with fucking
You're a lich.
charm
You're
spell.
a lich.
I don't think Dusty can pull off a lich,
I don't know. With my
Here.
8, I
Charm
wouldn't go that
person.
far.
especially to the Thans. I don't think you're gonna pull that off against the Thans.
Wait, what are you saying, charm person?
I'm just saying, like, they asked me, like, what spell. It's like, oh, five, you have mind control 5 of them. That's pretty crazy. What'd you do? I just, like, I want to have something prepared. Like, you know, on, like, 9th level charm
You're like,
person.
I'm a fucking boss. Deal with it.
You could just say something like, I broke their will.
That's lame, though.
Yeah, but I also
Lame
don't
as
think.
shit.
Oh, you
Can we
cast
see your
ninth
spell
level
book?
Spells?
I gave them all disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws, and then I fucking charmed them.
Show them some worthless trinket and tell them it's just a magic item that controls people. I mean,
I cast friends
how would
on
they
all of
know?
them. I cast friends on all of them and said, "Hey, you should do this," and they did it. So it's pretty cool.
All right,
I
let's go.
cast polymorph. They all used to be dragons.
Oh god.
Right, everybody do your shuffle. The Walking Dead shuffle.
Oh god.
Well, you're not supposed to be zombies. You're just like charmed.
I know.
Yeah.
It would have been way cooler if we tried to do it that way, though. Like a Shaun of the Dead. Everybody pretend to be dead.
Okay, so you guys are going in like the main gate.
This gate right here, I guess, or wherever the main
Right.
gate is.
Are you trying to go in the close gate that you got to talk your way in, or the far gate that you
I thought we were just gonna sneak in the wall and just go, no, like head west.
Well, that's what I mean. Are you going to take the long route or the short hard route?
Long
Probably,
route.
probably the long route.
Because really, once we get through the wall, let's just get to a road and then just work our way west. We know where we're going.
Yeah, you
Just
look
try to
look like you
avoid-
belong.
Yeah, to walk briskly and try to avoid contact.
So, you guys enter the city.
I'll tell the car. Look imposing.
It's like, how do I not? I am imposing.
We better hope Pyro put that sword away.
really sell it.
I do not understand.
He's like,
Just ignore him. Just walk like a tough guy, please, like you've been doing.
I'm not a trader. I don't sell goods.
So, you guys start making your way through. You pass by, like, groups of zombies and ghouls that kind of... they take very long, hard looks at you as you go by. A couple of them start to, like, chatter their, like, barely hanging on jaws. But you manage to start making your way through fairly unaccosted. You're definitely getting lots of attention, but, so far, like, nobody's accosted you.
Yeah, walked up to us.
So you guys continue on through the ruined section of the city. Basically, all the buildings you pass here are shells. Like, most of them don't even have roofs, like, barely 4 walls anymore. Some are kind of sheltery, like, they're somewhat intact enough that something could live in it. But for the most part, like, everything in here is just destroyed. You guys make your way around the outside of the giant chasm. You kind of peek down as you, like, go by, and it's like, yeah, that's probably not a pleasant place to be. Especially with a name called the Demon Pit.
Yep.
So, why is there so many purple squares?
I don't know what the square is.
So are we going that way?
Yeah. So you guys keep wandering your way through.
Maybe
You
that's
start
the
cutting
one
through
that's
some buildings, and sort of a pale young man kind of stops you. Like, he's kind of like sneaks out from behind one of the buildings as you're cutting through one of the side streets. And it's like, oh, it's like, you all look new around here. I don't believe we've been acquainted yet.
I say,
What are you talking to me? I don't have time for this. I'm just a merc. I'm here to deliver and get out.
It's like, what is it you're delivering?
See these guys behind me?
It's like, yes, you seem to have ample prisoners here. Perhaps we can make a deal for one of them. Maybe just one of the smaller ones.
Give a wash.
Give him the rogue.
It's like, I can pay you. It's like, me and my friends are quite hungry, and like, if you're just looking for for money, perhaps I can I have something of value for you. And he kind of just, like, pulls out, like, a coin purse and jingles it around. Judging by the size of it, you imagine there's probably, like, a few hundred gold in there.
yeah.
Well, even with as generous as you are being, this is something that I need to see the end, as much as I would like to make a few coins.
So, I'm guessing you're gonna try and just keep going?
Yep. Just keep
Okay.
walking.
So, as you keep walking, he basically steps right out in front of you and, like, puts his hand on your chest. Says, no. It's like, friend, I'm trying to do you a favor here. Like, you'll get maybe 200 apiece for the lot here. That big guy there reeks of something holy, paladin-y or cleric. It's like, you might get a bit more. You might get a bit more for him, as some of the fellas in this town, enjoy the novelty of dining on the divinely touched. But like, I'm offering you far more, even for one of just the small, weak ones there. Come on.
Can I do? I'm gonna do an investigation check to see if there's any probably like completely empty or barren buildings in the nearby area.
Yeah, you're kind of in. Yeah, just in case. Let's do this.
Okay.
We'll put Dusty in front, Dekar in the back, and your new friend here. So, you're kind of in, like, almost like a little bit of a square in between, like, a chunk of the buildings. But yeah, there's lots of semi-demolished buildings. You're getting the closer the closer you guys get to the corpse market and the graveyard and that, the more and more the buildings are more intact. They're still pretty
Yeah.
run down looking, but a lot of the buildings here are in one piece, have like all four walls and a roof and all that.
Okay. Is there one that I can tell that doesn't have like a lot of people in it, or is it like completely abandoned?
You've just glancing, you can like the one by you doesn't really look like there's anybody in there, but you can't really see. All you
Yeah.
can see in is through like the doorway and like a couple of the broken windows.
Okay, so I tell it. One moment here. One moment here. I want to look over this building, and like look inside the windows and see if there's anyone inside.
Oh god, that die fell off the table. No. You don't seem to see anybody in there.
Okay. And how many dudes are with this guy? Is it just him?
Well, he's the only one that's approached you, but you do see like half a dozen, like, this guy should be over here. You see sort of like half a dozen undead, various ghouls and zombies and that kind of milling about that are paying attention to what's going on. They're not really like around him like a posse, but they're definitely watching to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. I say, all right, let's think of this.
Look, we want to do something. I'm currently being followed, okay? So we got to do something in private. We can't make it look like nothing's going on because I'm supposed to deliver all 5 of these guys to the graveyard. That's what I'm doing here. If I don't do that, then we got problems. So, if we are going to do this, we got to keep it out of sight. That building's got nobody in there. Let's work out a deal. All right?
Give me a persuasion check. Persuasion or deception, it's up to you. So, he kind of like looks at you a little, like, strangely, and he's like, "All right, let's go in the building then, and we'll go off here and see what we can work out."
All right.
And
I
he
just
he gestures towards the building.
Yep. I just
After you.
start following him in.
He just kind of floats on in.
I'm gonna turn around to you guys and just kind of go. And turn around, keep walking.
Follow you.
Yep. So everyone follows me into the building. We're
I
in the
will
building.
stumble
Okay.
and look stupid.
But you know what? We'll say it was this building up here, just because there's an actual full.
Okay. Yeah. Full model. Okay.
So, do.
And
We're
everyone else
just gonna
is
move ourselves.
yeah.
huh?
Just drag yourselves in.
Descartes just kind of like puts himself like in the doorway, like bodyguard style.
Good idea. Good idea. And I
He just
say-
kind of looks at you and says, "I'm imposing."
You're doing great there, buddy.
He's literally imposing.
Okay. I want to now. I really want to like get in this dude's face. I want to get in this dude's face.
Like, look, I told you. I cannot let any of these guys go. Now, if you want to keep messing around, we can keep messing around. I don't know how good it's going to turn out for you, because I can turn these guys on a dime and make sure that you do not become any sort of problem for me while I get to the graveyard. Let's say you.
So he just kind of looks at you and he's like, "Who is it that?"
Oh no.
I just basically talk normally.
So he's
Well,
like,
you're
"Who?"
also a frail old man, so he's got. I don't know
Yeah.
how.
Frail old undead man. Looks like he's like been half melted.
Yeah, he's probably a
So
vampire.
it's like,
so-
who? It's like, why are these people so important? Like, who is this for?
That is for my business and my business only. Yeah, I don't come up walking to anybody out here asking them about their business.
So give me persuasion check.
Okay. $18.
21.
He just kind of looks at you and he's like, fine, but if if whatever you're doing with them falls through, I expect you to come and bring them back to me. But I warn you, if you come crawling back here to sell them to me, I will not be quite so generous with my coin.
Trust me when I say if it doesn't work out, I'm ready to get rid of them for nearly anything. I don't want to be here in this place no more. So if it don't work out, I'm finding you right back here.
Yeah, he just sort of basically as he's like sort of pushes past everybody to leave, kind of takes like a sort of long, hard like sniff at like a couple of them. You see him kind of like licking his lips as he kind of saunters on out.
Just give everyone the same look, like,
Keep going.
Oh god.
keep moving.
Okay. So, you guys continue the train.
You guys see what I was trying to go there for, though? He's picking up. Were you picking up what I was putting down?
Kind of.
I honestly don't know what the look is for.
The look was, if we gotta fight this dude, I'm gonna pretend to like snap you guys back to reality, and you're gonna kick this dude's ass. And I wanted to do it in the
figured that
building.
Oh, I got that.
I wanted to do it in the building to not attract more attention from anyone outside.
Well, yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
I thought that was obvious. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I got that.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you
good.
guys make it to
Well,
the
segue.
corpse market. So basically, you guys like walk through the gate. There's a lot of undead shuffling in and out through like the main gate of the corpse market. This does seem like a bit of a. This is probably the most familiar looking part of the city, like to all of you. You see tons of stalls, like market stalls and that. Like a lot of it run by undead. But for the most part, like, yeah, it seems like any other market you've been to. Just a little more rotten and
Yeah.
decrepit.
That creepy butcher dude.
And
Yeah.
selling terrors and unholy things.
Yeah, you see like more than your fair share of like places that sell body parts for various things, and
All right.
you know,
Well, we
you
wanted to
do
see-
find as you pass by a stand that offers to graft undead parts that have been magically animated onto your body.
I just kind of like look at you guys like,
Hey, you want that? Anybody?
So like one of you were missing an arm, you could have like an undead arm grafted onto it.
Grab your dick onto Waj's forehead.
You could, have, you could have an arm grafted to you so that you could hold your weapon there instead of sheathing it.
Wait, if I get a third arm, does that mean I get a third attack?
Well, the problem is the arm would be animated, you just probably wouldn't really have control over it.
Remember, Bones,
Oh god.
at first level you have 2 arms but can make 1 attack.
Aww.
It's not the number of arms, it's your speed. It would just be that you could have 3 different weapons and choose
So-
between the 3 without switching.
So you guys could peruse the place if you really wanted to, or you can kind of push on to the...
yeah, I have no.
I don't think
interest in
I don't think
perusing.
any of us.
I need to
want
look for a set of hands. I know a lady back in Waterdeep.
You find no shortage of hands of all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, got any tiefling hands? Nah,
You
I'm just
really
kidding.
gotta
Let's
have
move
a
on.
matching pair. But
I
no,
would keep,
I don't
I
think
would
we want
keep
any
going.
You
undead.
do
Yeah,
you
I
guys
want-
do pass by like a one stand that has a large banner that says an arm and a leg for less than an arm and a leg.
Sounds like a deal.
I hear one of you guys starting to laugh. I just kind of turn.
Dude, no.
Is anyone selling The head of Vecna.
Probably not.
What about his big toe?
No, the joke
Magical,
about the head
right?
of Vecna is that you go to attach it and you'll kill yourself because you got off your own head.
Moving on.
Lol.
So, you guys begin to push into the graveyard. There you find a couple of ghouls, well-dressed ghouls that are kind of like standing by the graveyard. They kind of like rasp there at Dusty. It's like where are you taking them? What is this?
So there's only one way in, right? I'm taken to the mortuary.
All of them?
Oh, well, I mean, except the guy in the back, he's just kind of my muscle. But everybody else, yeah, 5.
So they kind of like look your group up and down, and they kind of look at you and roll themselves some insight checks. And the ghoul's like, very well. It's like Lamantha's not going to be happy with all this added work, but
Yeah, I got a coin purse for her, don't worry.
so they let you pass. You move into the graveyard. You are now in the graveyard. So
Your
Oh,
fucking
man.
dad, bro.
so you find yourselves in
RP worked for once.
you find yourselves in a big sprawling graveyard. There are mausoleums and like basically kicked over gravestones everywhere. Like it seems like just a giant rundown cemetery. Like not too far fetched from like what you left behind in the real world. You see the occasional ghoul kind of like wandering around. You do see a building up. I'll say it's right here. You see a building up by like the northern gate that you would imagine is probably the mortuary because it's the only built like house-like building, whereas everything else is just like stone mausoleums.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine you're just going to ignore that and go wandering looking for your Thayans.
I mean, we're trying to pretend like our will is Dado, so we're just following where he
You're
goes.
just following Dusty. So, okay, so you guys keep moving on. Eventually, you come across a small, sort of enclosed little cemetery with a big stone mausoleum, and outside you see sort of a bunch of undead milling about, as well as a wizard clad in red, who seems to be talking to 2 wights that are guarding like a big stone mausoleum. Like
Why
they
is it
seem to
gotta be white?
You find a black and a white.
Whoa!
Is that what you wanted, Dado? Is that what you wanted?
Ebony and ivory.
I regret buying this Powerade. It's making me thirstier than if I had just bought like friggin' water.
Power thirst.
But it's the thirst quencher.
I fucking hate Powerade.
It's not
It was
power.
in Safeway, and Gatorade was like $1.69 on sale. And then I looked, and it's like, the Powerade's 99 cents, though, on sale. And now I know why. I fucking hate Powerade. Oh well, delicious water. So,
You say the lich's water.
Grab some
it's
water.
delicious water.
Delicious water.
So, you guys sort of hunker down behind one of the big stone walls to the cemetery, the ruins of some stone wall. And yeah, you see a red-clad, what you would imagine to be Thayan wizard that seems to be chatting it up with a couple, armored wights that are guarding that seem to be guarding a standing mausoleum. And you see some other undead just kind of like shuffling about inside the cemetery proper.
Door open or closed?
Door's closed.
Oh, so much for just rushing it.
Rush B, rush B.
Right.
At this point, it seems like this is the place. So if you guys want to try and get out of your rope, probably do that.
But we're probably not going to bullshit our way past the Thane Wizard, so you're probably right.
Well,
Yeah, like,
consider
I
it.
think
I think we're
RP
done
is
with the
taking us-
bullshitting.
Yeah, RP is taking us as far as it's going to.
Yeah.
We're also, they'd be like, you're going in the wrong direction, you know.
Right. Exactly.
Perkins just tweeted out, I want to play a free-thinking Modron named Oxymodron.
No puns.
So yeah, you guys, it's a little bit of a struggle, but you managed to get your ropes off of you.
God damn it, Tato, did you have to tie it so tight?
It's more convincing that way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to hop in? I'm trying to get y'all here. No? Then shut the hell up.
I kind of suggest that we could make it around the outside here, outside the walls, without attracting too much attention from the north side.
Arrow, which way you're gonna go?
But, like, walk around the wall, come into this break here.
Well, there's also no wall here. A good chunk of wall missing here. There's basically no wall from here to here.
Yeah.
But you're
I
saying
mean,
this-
it's not impossible. There
This
will
way is roughly the same.
Has a lot of stealth checks to fail, which you know we will.
Yeah.
especially without the benefit of having cover in a lot of spots to help with that.
Well, we had Cloak of Shadows.
All right. Well,
What?
Or, what's not Cloak of Shadows? What is that? Smoke bomb? No.
Apps without trace?
No, I was thinking of a WoW thing. The rogue thing that lets everybody be invisible, and I forgot what it's called.
Oh, they add a bit later. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Well,
Yeah.
the rogue in D&D has that too. The
well, we could just try
Hunter's
and
Veil.
rush it.
Sorry, what'd you say, Dado?
Or
So
not
we could
rogue.
just try and bum rush it, try and
Ranger.
prepare some attacks, and just like launch from super far away, and just like trying to
let the melee take 5 turns to get into the fight.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
slowly
Yeah.
plink at them.
I'm also
Pyro-
slightly
did
worried
Pyro put the
about.
macro for that sword in his sheet? 'Cause I sure hope he did.
Probably not.
Oh
Probably not.
But the manual ability is.
Also slightly worried about all the
Well,
attention.
all I gotta do is just
attracting
add a
those.
+1 magic bonus to the longsword he already has.
But then there's the undead thing, isn't there?
That's true. I'll just roll extra dice manually
Combat.
for the undead.
I mean, a combat isn't too long. We would have to rush after we take them out, but
Oh, he did actually
Okay.
add Talon in here.
attracting attention isn't too big of an issue. As long as we get in there fast.
Yeah.
Did he level himself up? Yes, he did. Okay.
I hope so. We did that at the start of last session.
Yeah, but like I don't think he leveled himself up last session. Like before last session. But
Yeah.
it appears he has like all of his stuff's there, so
Well,
it wasn't much. All he just took 2 points and something and his health.
Yeah.
So
I mean, instead of bum rushing him, we could, I don't know, we could try to at least RP closer to him. You know, just kind of act like we're lost or something. Just to, I don't know.
To leave the guys in a graveyard for the. Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking, like, the closer we get to the mausoleum, the better chance we have of
Yeah.
getting in the mausoleum.
Instead of
was what I
starting
was
the fight
thinking.
now and then taking
Yeah.
like 8 turns to get there.
Yeah, it was kind of my thought process. 'Cause, you know, the wizard's gonna pull some stupid shit, and like 18 skeletons are gonna rise up from the graves around here,
Right. As per usual.
as per the norm.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we could get in some free attacks right now.
You could.
It's probably the only thing that's gonna happen. So
You and
yeah.
Waj could. I don't think anybody.
me and
well,
Waj.
no, actually, Jez has a longbow, but other than that, nobody else.
you could viciously mock something.
And not from like 100 feet away.
Sorry.
No, yes. Have to be 60 feet.
Yeah, has to be 60.
Well, you could move around. You could. Well, no, I guess not. I don't know. I mean, you could just target the wizard and do so much damage on him while the melee
Well-
just clears out the ghouls.
There's also this guy.
It's just an undead. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, like, once the
They're
combat
just saying
starts, 60 feet.
clear more people.
You guys kind of stopped, like like undead patrons of the cemetery you ran into. Like there hasn't been any other ones sort of around here. You imagine that all the ones in this little plot of land work for the Thans.
Hmm.
Like these are probably all guards of some kind,
Even if hired help.
or even if just like shit that they brought back from the dead. It's like make a zombie, and this zombie wander around this fucking thing and eat people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say pick your shots and we go.
I mean, I could get closer. It will take my level 2 slot, but
No, that's really not necessary. You could probably just come in and try to pick. Yeah, you're within range of this ghoul here. You can,
I'm within range of a lot of shit. I got 120 feet.
yeah, we know you can do a lot of damage. I would do wizard battle. Like I would focus on wizard battle with Waj, try to kill that wizard because you know the wizard's going to be the biggest threat.
I will help with the wizard.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just
That's
gonna
it.
launch a.
The three of you go for the wizard, and the rest of the melee just kind of charge in for the ghouls and the undead and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I have a. I got an angle.
I would go big or go home. So like, if
Yeah.
you can drop a bomb, drop a bomb,
I don't have too many bombs to drop.
whatever you got.
Range on. That's 120. Red is not strong against fire, is it?
The red
No,
wizards?
red
No,
bro.
they like red.
1 second.
Yeah, they just like red. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try and scorching ray the red wizard then.
Everybody
See.
pick a target.
I
Who's
guess
gonna
I
play
gotta-
Waj's character?
I guess I'm going to play Waj's character too, because Waj never shows up.
I would
I
just
can
stick
play
with
it.
Steve.
Yeah, I can play it.
just don't forget he likes to hide behind the old man.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me control of the Waj.
Okie day.
I want to point out that Lazarus is wearing my shirt on his stream. Lazarus wearing my shirt on his stream.
How much do you have to pay for that?
$0. More like he had to pay to buy a shirt after I had to reopen it, the campaign for him twice because he forgot.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, let's ready to fucking do the dance here.
All right.
So I
The
will
rest of us are just gonna rush.
take out my longbow and position myself here.
Basically, your best bet is to let your guys take the pot shot and just take your initiative, because when any of you guys try to like run out there, you might fuck it up for all the people that are about to shoot stuff.
Right. Okay, so me and Waj are gonna shoot the red wizard.
I was gonna aim for the red lizard too.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone who can hit the red wizard, yeah, hit him.
I'm assuming I can get out enough to get a line past the
Yeah.
That is a very exact line.
Well, I
Let's see,
thought
if I'm right here, I'm pretty sure I have a line. Grow
I mean,
up.
Yeah, I'd say from the gate you have a better chance or
Okay.
something.
And
laser
just-
light show.
Yeah.
Phew.
All right. Ready?
Some Pink Floyd.
Yep.
Okay. Let me grab my fucking. I thought I had.
We didn't short rest anytime.
No.
Yeah,
We,
like,
we didn't,
um,
we didn't
rest
get
of the
any
tavern. We haven't
combat
we haven't
anyway.
been in any combat.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
then
fine.
I didn't adjust my thingies. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And.
We'll just go ahead and roll initiative now, or
No, I'm waiting for you guys to roll your stuff. I'm just adding
Okay,
fucking
cool.
monsters to the initiative order while I'm at it.
Gonna
wonderful
move,
damage.
and then longbow.
So,
Wait, do I have advantage?
yes.
Looks like you won't need it.
I mean, I'm gonna need it.
You
Now
might actually hit a wizard.
the 15 hits.
What about 13?
You don't have a 13. You only. Oh, you're 13 there.
Yeah.
13.
Wizard. So
Um. Let me check, because what actually is he going to be?
If he doesn't,
He is
I'll roll
Zaztab.
advantage.
Yeah.
18.
That would be embarrassing. Zastab just came to tour the graveyard today. What the hell? Who are these knuckleheads? Meteor swarm, you're all dead. Ah, shit.
Fucking where did... Oh, that's why I'm not finding them, because I went too far and I'm in creatures. That's why I'm not finding any of the wizardy things. Bum, 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 bum. Fucking... There you are. Yeah. I'll give you the 13.
Dang. Okay.
Well, he doesn't put mage armor or anything. He's just fucking...
Remember, your base armor's like 12, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So...
That makes sense. You two are basically the same class.
Yeah, so you do 9, 17 damage. Jez hits. I'd also roll your attack for Lawage, too.
Rolling.
15-4.
There's his weapons. Was he
That was my
longbow? I
advantage
guess longbow.
Oh, yeah.
With
Oh
advantage.
yeah, Dado. If you have advantage, you should roll it, Dado, because it crit.
Sure, I'll re-roll.
Just give me 3 d20 rolls.
Yeah. Boop. Hey!
Look at
Look
that.
at that.
All right, so that's your third
Extra
one. So what's
2d6.
max? What's max damage? 2d6. So an extra 4. Oh no, roll 2d6. Duh,
Yeah,
it's
just
not
roll
max
2d6.
damage. Yeah, so roll me an extra 2d6 damage. So an extra
Nice.
7.
There you go.
Give me.
Marsh gets his sneak
Yeah,
attack.
give me sneak attack on the Lawage.
What's
2d6.
It's just 2d6.
There you go.
What level is he now?
Roll it.
4.
4.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and I also get to roll my Spark of Inspiration.
Jesus Christ.
And we
Oh,
got it.
God.
Luckily,
Oh,
a
no.
1 does not mean anything when rolling
Okay.
for Spark of Inspiration.
So a couple of arrows and like a bunch of fiery blasts just pepper the red wizard, and he just kind of screams out in pain and kind of topples over, and he just screams out, "We're under attack!" And then he asks you all nicely to roll initiative.
Ew. I'll consider it.
Wizard is at 16. Oh, why is it not going? Wizard's at 16. The whites are going to be at 12. Zambambos are at 8. And the ghouls are at...
That's about right.
Good job, Log.
That's about right.
Oh shit, I also
So
need
bad at it.
Dakar. And I also need Pyro. Now Pyro's going. Pyro's going first.
Oh, God.
No, he's not. Dakar's going first. So he just kind of looks at Pyro's like, I do not know what we do now. Do we? So,
Put the pointy in the other people.
but the fact that like they're so far away from doing that, yeah. So he's going to Dakar. He's going to start making his move by coming around to here. Pyro's just going to probably walk out into the fray.
Very
And-
pyro thing to do.
Yeah, Pyro would probably just walk out into the middle of it and go into dodge. That's basically what he would do. Jesus, turn order needs to be a little bigger. A lot of things in this turn order. Dusty.
On the red.
Okay, that's a hit.
Big dick.
Too bad that's all or nothing. It's either big dick or increasingly
nothing.
smaller dick.
So, Bones.
Fucking help this guy have. Jesus.
Quite a bit.
I'm gonna go.
Pepper the shit out of it with damage. And
He's a,
hobbling.
Well, if you look, he's the only
Gonna
one of his
dodge.
unit on the field, so he's obviously a mini boss.
Well,
Same.
Alright, I'm doing the dodge thing behind this here pillar of tombstone.
basically just a big tombstone.
And I'm just
It's partial cover.
sure,
basically-
behind it.
Basically, he kind of looks like this. Ups, down, downs, up.
No, Zestam is more lichy.
Yeah, this guy doesn't look like a lich. He still looks human. So he ain't
Wait a
like a
second.
super big guy and big shot in charge man.
What
Because-
was
but-
the name of that red wizard that was our attaché the last time? What if it's him?
Attaché.
Probably,
Oh, yeah,
it is probably not him.
Envoy?
I-
Oh, that'd be funny.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember what his name was.
He got punished, so he got sent to the Shadow of Altus. He's gone guard duty.
So that was Bones. Red Wizard kind of like limps over, and like leans was. It's like you dare mess. Wait a sec. He's like, stop, hold on. And he like fucking starts flipping through his spell book. It's like, wait, I just hold on. Wait, I think wait, yep. I think, yeah. It's like, you dare. It's like, yeah, you dare, treat a red wizard of Fae thusly, thou, then.
Can I like, if he's attacking me, can I retroact like move right here? Or no?
I would say no.
Okay. I'm assuming you're
Well,
planning a fuck you attack on me and Wash, so.
Yeah,
That's fine. He would get.
and
It's
technically
like-
and wacky, because he's going to cast Fireball, centered on Dusty.
This might kill me.
Dusty,
I know all of us
Lawage, and Wacky. You all need to make dexterity saving throws.
And the
Yeah,
average
it's
is like
like-
25 to 30. Shoot. Make it. Make those
Good.
saving throws.
Ass.
Good.
Oh, Dusty.
Oh, I got it. Hang on, I gotta do Wash.
18,
Don't worry, guys. You guys are good at dex.
Yeah, I know,
28,
right?
Oh boy.
Fucking kill me.
31 damage from the
I'm down.
fireball.
I think we're all
The
down.
spell save DC. Datto fails, Wacky fails, and Lawage fails.
Everyone
I
failed.
think
We're
we're
all dead.
all down.
So 31 fire damage to all three of you.
Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Guys.
And he just
Oh,
kind
by
of
the way.
like, the wizard just kind of like props himself. He's like holding himself up on the tombstone, like bleeding. Jez's turn.
He probably feels really fucking proud of himself.
Why,
I
guys?
feel.
Why is it always me that's left with the down people too?
Good thing Pyro's all the way
Stabilizing
over there.
bitches.
Guys, I can't even make it to 2U.
Still have healing spells, Wacky?
Wacky's
I-
dead.
I sure do.
I know, but I meant like in her repertoire.
Yeah, I got a healing word and cure wounds. I've also got a potion on me, but not a lot to use those things are gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Pyro, you might want to come back.
You see
Yeah,
him
that's
just like
fun.
turn and look at you and say, "Again? Jeez. Why does Pyro
maybe
have
there's a
Hunter's
pattern.
Mark?"
Maybe there's a pattern
Oh,
in
boy.
Datto-led plans here.
Yeah.
It's not my
At least
fault that
one
you
of
all
us is
decided
gonna
to
die.
stack
Probably
up
his
on
mark of vengeance. Epic,
I'm
he's just a
15
knucklehead.
feet away from you.
No, I think it's
No
because
Fireball 20.
he's a special paladin. He's like the
He is
Thunder
special.
Paladin.
He is special.
Might have to use.
Yeah, the
that
only
now.
healing that Pyro's got besides lay on hands is Cure Wounds, which is also a touch spell. So
So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shoot Fig Tam again.
you're gonna what?
Shoot Fig Tam with my bow.
Cap. That hits him. And he just kind of topples over, and just, like, you see his body just kind of go limp on top of the tombstone.
And then I'm gonna get close to here. Don't all you guys die. I'll be there eventually.
Guess I'll get ready for my death saving throw here.
If only I accidentally
Speaking of death saving throws...
hideous retreat.
Yep, that's fine.
Well, that's good.
That's a check mark.
Double digits is fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Zephic, did you hear what there's meat grinder rules in the next expansion, next book?
Hmm.
You only save on a 15 or up.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. So the whites are going to start moving in. Actually, one of them's going to remain, like, at his post and kind of prepare shit. The other one's going to march in. The ghoul... I'm going to climb up on top of the gravestones and just kind of hop back down. He's going to start running this way. Are you the only one of your kind, Mr. Ghoulie? Nope, there's another one. Ah, they're really hard to see. They blend into the terrain, like, super well.
Put a
Give
dot
them,
marker on them if you
can
want.
give them, like, green drop shadows for their stinkiness.
Or I could just do...
Oh, change their model.
Yep. That one's not that much easier to see. Oh, that's the ghouls. Delage, death saving throw.
Roll for him.
Oh, let's go back to my rolls. Oh, that's one strike for Lawage. Descartes just kind of like looks... It's like he's just sort of like assessing the situation and just kind of sighs. It's like,
Well, he probably doesn't even see everyone down.
well, no, but he like would have seen the fireball and heard the screaming, and it's like, well,
Screams of anguish and death.
it's like, well,
I also smell the burning old man flesh.
he's gonna run up. He's gonna
I'm glad I got
basic,
that one hit on that dude.
Dusty looks more melty now.
yeah. He's going
Just a
to
little
attack.
Darth Vader-ish.
He's going to attack the zombie, and he hits the zombie. And that's... Well, roll my damage. That's good damage. How much damage reduces blah blah blah. Constitution saving throw. DC... Okay, so he drops the zombie, and he's kind of waits, and the zombie doesn't seem to like it's going to get back up. So he's like, okay. So he cleaves down that one zombie. Pyro, I guess is going to come back.
It's gonna take him a while, but
Well, he can't, yeah, there's no way he can move, like, he can't use an action, so he's going to have to double move, and he's basically just going to get in the middle of, like, everybody. He's going to get in range to just touch everybody.
Good.
Justy! Death saving throw. That's a strike. Oh, no, that was for Lodge.
Oh my.
Oh,
no.
that's two strikes for Dusty.
Great. Hey, I'm gonna roll. See if I fall asleep. I fall asleep.
So you're
You're about
you
to
are
permanently fall asleep.
yeah, you're
You're
eternally
unconscious.
sleeping. Bones.
Alright.
It's you and Descartes versus swarms of the undead.
don't worry, it won't just be you for a while.
And pretty soon your friends will join the undead.
Now, I'm going to spend a key point and use dash as a bonus action and run all the way back over here. And then I'd like to use my action to shove one of my healing potions down Waggy's throat.
Okie dokie.
Oh, perfect. I'll
Wacky.
get that or that.
2d4 plus 2. Well, don't forget Pyro can get one of them up, too.
Yeah, my turn's next.
Oh,
well,
okay.
coming up.
I can.
Take 7 healing, or take 9 healing. Your roll came in first.
You know, I was really going to use my action surge to make sure 2 people don't die.
Oh,
Now I don't have
Well.
to.
yeah, don't worry
That was
about
the
it.
plan.
Okay, so Wacky gets 9 health, and it's Bones' turn, and Jazz go.
I'll get on. I don't think these guys can fireball me. Um, I guess I'm going to, at the very least, stabilize Dado.
Thank you.
Or I could just heal him on my turn here. You know, automatically stabilize.
If you fail the stabilization check, doesn't that count as a
Oh, I
death saving throw?
wasn't gonna fail.
Oh, okay.
And he was gonna use magic to do it.
Yeah.
Go get Watch. I can take care of
Magic.
Dado.
I suppose you are awake, so you probably said, "Oh, I'll probably see you healing." So instead,
Well, you see
no, I'm
Bones
gonna
like
go with the watch.
like you see Wacky's character choking on like the bottle that like
Yeah.
Bones is like shoved down his throat.
Patting down my clothes.
It's just like it's like, hey, choking noises. That must mean Wacky's alive.
I'm going to ready a trip attack if that when that white gets closer.
Like a ranged trip attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can shoot him in the legs with my bow.
I know, but it still sounds weird.
Oh yeah,
Okay, Wacky go.
it's a wing shot.
I'll come over here. Bones, you used your healing potion or did you take mine?
I used one of my healing potions.
Okay.
Beholder zombie.
Well, at least you're up. Can I use healing potions for bonus, you
Is
said?
that on Dado or on?
On Dado. On Dado.
Okay, so Dado, you're awake with 6 health. Yeah, healing potions are a bonus action if you have one like on your belt ready to go.
Yeah, then I'm gonna use mine as well then. And I'll move back a bit, but that'll be all.
So, the white gonna continue to advance. He's going to tactics advance. So
Oh.
Jez
Yeah,
can take
they're-
a pot shot at him. Ghouls, I think have more speed than him. No, they don't. They're not crazy ass fast like they were in 4th.
But
Ghouls.
this, I'm assuming a 22 will hit him. So
Yep.
it's 8 piercing plus 5.
So 13 piercing. Unless he's got like a -3 to strength, I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure he doesn't.
I'm sure he also doesn't. I'm also sure that I somehow closed that page. Where's my near game? Near, you're going to fucking hold this page open. In fact, he has a plus bonus to strength. So he is not tripped, but he does take the 13 damage. Yeah.
It would have been a bad time for him if he did get tripped.
So the ghouls advanced. The Zambambos.
Damn, bam, thank you, ma'am. Please get away from me.
They're gonna shuffle.
Shuffle,
Nope.
shuffle.
Did someone revive Waj?
Not yet.
Yeah.
He kinda...
About that.
Death saving throw. Don't crit fail, or else
Yep,
he
that's what I
dies.
that's what I was gonna say.
If you crit fail again,
Oh my god. Please not crit fail.
That's a 5.
Ugh,
Jesus Christ.
Right two.
playing
I also
with
know
death.
it's not instant death, considering he's not being hit, so I wasn't that worried.
Well, no, that would have been his 3rd strike if Dado crit failed.
You already failed once.
Yeah, he already
did that
failed
one.
once. So if Dado had crit failed, that would have been 3 strikes, and he'd be
Waj
dead.
would be dead.
He'd be dead.
Oh, poor Loage.
He's still alive.
Maybe he could reroll as a cleric.
Well, if he ever shows up.
Yeah.
Well, Descartes is just gonna fucking continue doing what he does. Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, that's enough to bring the zombie down. Zombie makes a... So, he just cleaves the zombie in half, and the sort of top half of the zombie kind of, like, gets upright again. So it is still alive. It died, and then, like, the top half of it kind of came back to life, and is now, like, kind of scratching at his pants. He's like, this is not a... This is a strange set of circumstances. Pyro is like... I don't know if Pyro would heal Lawage. Pyro doesn't really get along very well with Lawage.
Yeah, but no
He
one
definitely
gets
been
along
cure him
with
of the poison before.
Just one
I
pyro.
feel like he would probably heal him anyway.
I mean, he doesn't have to blow everything, but
He is what, lawful good, I think.
Yeah, he really should.
So then, yeah, he would.
Yeah, it's not like Lawage hasn't really murdered too many people.
I don't think he's got his... Oh, there you go. Lawful good. So he's only going to give Lawage 5.
That's more than I'd give.
That's enough.
It's more like well.
So he
there's one
lay
other
on hands
street.
Lawage for 5. And he's going to interject himself. He's going to do what Pyro probably wouldn't have done, and interject himself between the White and Dusty. Dusty's turn.
Hallelujah.
So
Dusty gets
you are
up.
prone, so you're gonna have to spend half your movement to get up,
That's fine. Let's have him moving to get up.
just in case your idea is to run.
Firebolt. See that? For a hot one.
He absolutely hit him for 1 damage.
And I'm gonna go here. Pretty sure it's as much.
Yep. Bones.
Get that trip attack on him, Jez? Or...
No.
Nope, he's very strong. Many strong. Do I ever really need the zombie stat block for anything? Not really. I'm gonna just go to the white stat block. What's a slam attack? Plus that equals that. Okay. Now I do not need that stat block.
1 attack. Alright, I'm gonna head up towards the white. I'm gonna attack him once with the quarterstaff, so crack-a-doo. Oh my god, yes.
Yep.
And I'm gonna flurry of blows, and I'm going to punch him.
That is also a hit.
I will try to trip him. DC 12, dexterity.
Well, it says dexterity strength, so I'm sure he gets to choose.
Well, no, it's I need to rewrite that because you say that every time. I'm saying that.
Well, then write it properly.
Yeah, I will write it properly. I just was trying to save space because it's I either make him make a dex save to get knocked down or a strength save if I want to push him.
Why not make it?
That's what I was going for.
Why not make it 2 things?
It's just a waste of button space, but yeah. I can
He makes 15. Is that enough? 15 is enough.
Oh yeah, that's way plenty. That's way plenty. Anyways, I'll punch him again. And I
Oh.
crit that. Okay, that's all I got.
Jezgo.
Let's see.
The word white meant person in days of yore.
So where white would be a person.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we need to start dealing with these ghouls because I don't want to be near them. I'm not as armored as Pyro, but
Yeah, all the undead are starting to swarm.
yeah. I will longbow the ghoul.
Yep.
That's only a 10.
Fucking.
Pretty sure that won't hit a ghoul.
No, it does not.
Might hit a ghoul zombie, but not a ghoul. And I'll drop my bow and pull out my rapier.
Okie dokie. Wacky.
How high is this wall, by the way?
It's probably about 10 feet.
Move over here. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on the white in front of Bones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
14 enough? 14 is just enough.
Do you see the damage on that?
No.
Days.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
it's just-
it's a cantrip, so it's all or nothing.
Don't worry, guys. Next level, it'll be 2d4.
Nice.
That'd be
So-
amazing, dude.
Yeah.
White is going to make a life drain attack on Bones for 19 versus AC.
That will hit me.
So you're going to need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
So you take 8 necrotic damage, no matter what.
Oh no!
And your max HP is reduced by 8.
We suck at these
Cool.
saving throws.
Alright, so I take 8 and I'm reduced by 8. That puts
Yep.
me at 23 on both counts.
Apparently I hit the back button. I did not remember hitting the back button.
So this one is going to kind of move out a bit, and he's going to take a shot at Bone. No, he's going to take 2 shots at Bones.
Oh my god.
Actually, the other guy should have had another sword attack on you.
you.
A 16 and a 22.
We'll both hit.
I can't help you there.
Bones are gonna die, guys.
Yeah.
What am I looking for? I'm
We'll
looking for
take-
D8. Well, there's no life drain on the... so first one's going to be 5 damage. Second one's going to be 8 damage.
Nasty. Right, so 13 total.
13 total. You're peppered by 2 longbow arrows. The ghoul...
Shooting the other white?
Yeah, the other white. What's up, bows?
Fair enough.
There's the smart guys.
They're basically like undead rangers.
That's cool, I just didn't know who was shooting at me.
This ghoul's going to go for Jez. Considering that Jez was the one...
So just shove him.
It just took a pot shot at him. This one can't quite reach Pyro yet, so it's just going to run at Pyro, and that's all it's going to do. Fuck it. Bloop. That's crit. Ha 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 ha. I didn't specify what I was doing.
That took the wind out of your sails very
It did, because one's going to hurt real bad. So this is what we're going to do. Roll 1d4. On a 1 or a 2, it's a bite attack. On a 3 or a 4, it's a claw attack.
Bone's better.
Bite attack is better for me.
Fuck.
Oh no.
What?
So,
Why didn't you just roll a 1d2?
because then there's no die that pops up on a 1d2.
Yeah, that's called a coin.
11, 13, 16, 18 piercing damage.
Key?
Oh boy.
Yeah, one was 2d6, the other was 2d4.
Okay.
I guess in the long run, though. And the other one can't do anything to Pyro. Zombies, though. Yeah, they're gonna start zombieing up. This one's gonna attack fucking Jafar. And completely miss. But it is just like a torso. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I feel like a zombie... Oh, he killed one already.
I thought you said Jafar, not the car.
Oh, maybe I did. But it's Dickar. Dickar is getting attacked by the half of zombie in front of him.
Yeah.
Lawaj gets to go now.
Look at this target-rich environment, boys.
Yeah, so half of Lawaj's movements to stand up, and then can go nuts after that.
15
Some
feet over
arrows.
here.
Yeah, you can also use your cunning action to get an extra 30 feet of movement,
Okay.
if you really wanted to.
He's gonna do. What does he usually do? Longbow.
Yeah.
Longbow.
Who are you hitting?
On. Oh, sorry. This guy. This guy right here.
That's definitely a hit. So roll your sneak attack.
Attack.
Wait,
6.
2d6.
Wait, what?
do I get paralyzed by the bite? Isn't there more to a bite?
Nope, that's the claws.
Oh, that's why it does less damage. Never mind.
Yep. No, bite's just a bite.
Okay.
Bite just hurts. Claws is less damage, but a chance of paralyzation. Well, Descartes' gonna have to waste his turn fucking cutting down this zombie.
Again.
That is absolutely a hit. I'm not even gonna roll damage because there's no point. Actually, there is a point. It's a DC for the fucking zombie. Zombie dead. For real's dead this time. And then he's going to start making his way. He's gonna like to run up. I think he can get to like here. He's gonna kind of somewhat take some cover behind these gravestones. He's gonna start heading for that white in the back. Pyro gonna swing at that ghoul. Pyro finally gets to attack something. With normal. And he hit it.
Isn't this guy dead? I killed him. I thought I just killed him.
No.
Oh, you hit him.
I was aiming at this guy. Really? 18 damage?
What?
What? What are you... Oh. No, yeah, no, he's still alive. Talon... Yeah, I thought I was right. You confused me for a second there. What am I doing rolling that?
Yeah.
The initial damage is going to be enough to kill it, but just for the sake of it, I'll roll a d8 on my side, and this one is not my good one, so he kills it. And the sword thanks him, but he's not around to say it. Or not around to hear it, so...
Oh, it
Pyro.
actually does.
No. No. I just think it'd be funny if I really pushed, like, the swords, like, just chatting them up all the time. Like, they're best friends, and he comes back, and it's like, the sword doesn't talk. What the fuck are you talking about?
Ah.
Since he was so convinced the sword was trying to talk to him in the last session.
Dusty's turn.
I guess he'll just move closer to this one so he can hit it. Dusty.
Okay.
Guy in the back.
What the fuck? Bro! Wizards suck dick.
You're just using
All about the
cantrips,
spells,
though.
dude.
What do you want me to blow everything on this fight?
Yeah.
Well, at least you got a D12 and not, well, sorry, D10 and not a D4 for your cantrip.
Yeah, cantrips aren't that great until you get stuff like potent cantrip or...
Or, well, they
Okay.
get a little bit better,
Sure.
like, when you hit, like, level 5 or whatever it is, and they become 2d10.
Yeah.
Then you can roll 2 instead of 1.
I mean, they do scale a little bit, but they're really not meant to be like big damage dealers. They're just kind of like
No.
damage.
I know, but
They're
you're doing
your-
fucking ones.
Yeah, but
Well,
the
Bones
trade-off
go.
is I can do like an
Alright.
average of 4 damage
Yeah.
a turn. You do an average of 1.
I want to crack this guy in the head with the old quarterstaff, Rooney.
That is a hit.
Sweet. And I'm gonna step a wind away, which is dash basically. So I'm gonna run. Like, ow, I'm hurting.
I feel like... you probably
I feel like nobody cares, because everybody else is hurting
Everybody
way
else is
worse.
3 people have already died.
I also feel like...
Ches go.
done that in a very much more efficient way than going all the way around.
But now the
Well,
white thinks that he's over there.
Yeah, I forgot because I forgot I could have gone this way. I had made that plan earlier, but since you killed that guy, he was in the way. But now he's dead. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's fine. I don't care.
Seems good.
I would have been distracted by the white, so I wouldn't have known he was dead. So it's okay.
Wow, these guys have a really big hitbox.
They
Oh.
do.
I will...
Like half of my fucking like good monsters have gigantic fucking hitboxes. I don't understand why.
And I will...
I
make
could
this-
fix it.
No, I won't.
16's a hit.
It's 16 hit.
Oh yeah. On a ghoul? Oh yeah. He's not wearing anything but like a loincloth, basically.
Yeah, but his skin is so leathery.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg.
It's not so much that their skin is super tough as much as that they're supposed to be kind of fast.
Mhm.
And like
I
that's
will-
it's basically that they're dexterous. Like, they have, like, pretty high decks for an undead, and they're kind of dodging out of the way.
A bonus action, second wind, because
Okey-dokey.
that hurt.
Wacky go.
Can I get? Would I be able to get between Jez and Pyro here, or is that?
No. Pyro basically went and squeezed
Okay.
himself in there. You'd have to go on the outside
Yeah.
between Pyro
That's
and
a
the
danger
white.
zone.
Yeah.
I would
Uh,
provide support for now. It's
yeah.
better that you stay alive than getting a little extra damage.
Back here and give Dusty a pat on the back. That's a bit better. There you go.
So you heal Dusty for 11 wounds.
Pretty good.
And then I'll move a little bit more because I have a bit.
Missing his friend, the monk, the white's gonna come after Pyro instead. Don't think so, actually. 16 versus AC, that ain't gonna hit.
No.
This one here, he doesn't really have anything to shoot at. Oh yeah, he does. He's got Dakar to shoot at. Dakar does have a bit of cover. One hit. The other one is going to plink off of the cover that I put him behind. Good thing I did. Because otherwise that would have been 2 hits. So Dakar's going to take a little bit of damage. He should be at... Actually, that's not right. It'd be this much.
Pyro, that's the thing you should smite.
He's like, I don't know. It's already looking pretty hurt.
One day we'll have a paladin that uses it.
Paladins
We
put
do.
out, like, a ton of
The
damage,
card.
and they like they just never do.
Well, don't forget, you also have no healers, and, like,
Fair enough.
he has, like, no spell slots and healing spells.
Got potions. It's cool.
Ghoul's going to do a 14 on Jez. That's not going to hit.
That's not gonna hit, but I'm gonna riposte.
Okay.
That is a
For
bunch of damage.
like 19 damage.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
really good.
So it is now
the
dead.
max I can do.
Damage.
Okay, you riposte and kill it.
That worked out well.
Oh.
That's the first time it's ever hit.
Impressive.
This zombie's gonna just kind of come to the gate and kind of like just reach through and try to
That's-
fucking grab you.
That's the perfect spot for poking sticks.
14 from the zombie is gonna miss.
Oh.
This one's just gonna... He's just gonna sit here. That's the only 2. Louage.
Waj is gonna.
You might want to get a better angle.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's gonna have to come right here.
He has up 60 feet of movement if you can make it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
so
was
you could like
oh,
bring
those
him over
guys came
there.
over here. Okay, never mind.
Or he could slip through with disengage instead. Either way works.
I don't want to put him out in the open.
Is he wood elf?
Moon elf, high elf.
bro. I'm just here
Oh,
to
then
do his moves.
he has a cantrip.
That's it. Longbow on this guy.
The
Okay.
one that he won't get stink attack on.
Well, that's the only guy I can fucking hit, man.
18 is definitely a hit. 8 damage is enough to drop the zombie. And zombie stays dropped. Zombie's gonna sit in the tree. It's now a tree zombie. Dakar. Does he have enough to get to that white? Nope. Ah!
Actually. He could Misty Step, right? Oh no, wait, you made him an Avenger.
Yeah. He's going to just get right in the white's face and dodge.
Car,
Oh,
the
no.
only person who has left this starting area.
It's your
I
guys'
was
always.
fault.
going to leave.
I really wasn't planning on leaving. I was just gonna ping them.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on staying.
Oh wait, Pyro's got a stat block. Or Pyro has a character sheet that I can roll attacks from. Nope! The one that I would rolled by hand may have... Well, actually, the one I rolled by hand probably would have hit. Not very well, but it would have hit. So, Pyro misses. Dusty, go.
There we go. Third time's the charm. On the white. Fucking one again.
Hey.
Wizards suck on never picking.
Hey, you got
fucking
a
wizard.
You still
9
got-
this time.
You still got 9.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck.
crit.
Yeah, but that's not fucking. I only got a 9 because I crit.
You say that wizards suck. When you were playing a paladin, you said the paladins suck.
Yeah, but like Paladin got really good.
We're only level
Later.
4.
And wizards will
like,
get really
Give
good.
it some time. It's okay.
You don't have 15 spell slots like
Shadow Rage?
your paladin would have had, or your
God,
wizard
man,
at that
they
level would have had.
suck dick.
Yeah, like once you get more spell slots at higher level, like when you get Fireball, I think you're gonna change your tune. I really do.
So,
Yeah, once you start doing
Who's ever next?
Bones go.
200 damage a turn.
Go in here. Wanna crack a dude with the old staff of Rooney?
And he is now... Do you want to knock him unconscious, or do you want to kill him?
He's already dead, so kill him.
Okay. Just check him.
I'm okay with undead. They're kind of an aberration of life. So
We're
I
on
don't
our
feel
way
like
outta
I'm
here.
ruining anything here. Can I punch through the gate?
Sure.
Punch through the gate.
Oh, is that second one the punch through the gate? Yeah, you punch it. And he's still up.
I back off.
Jesgo.
I guess I'll stab him in his soft spot where he was just punched.
Okay. Oh, why don't roll borderline fucking shit? Well, these guys have more health than I've been giving them credit for, actually. Well, whatever. These will just be weak zombies. Yeah, you hit him. For 11 damage, you drop him. And... Oh. He stays dropped.
Okay, then I'll move ahead. Actually, I will... Can I... No, I can't pick up something and stow something.
Nope.
I don't want to go too far away from my bow, but I'll stay here. I'll drop my rapier, pick up my bow. That'll... Not... Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Whack you go.
I'm just gonna double move up to the statue.
White. He's gonna take the bait and come in on Dakar.
If Merrick was here, he would say debated, because it's
It's a good thing he had fucking disadvantage, because that would have been a crit. So that's a miss, and that is also a miss. No crit life drain for Dakar. That would have been bad. What would that have been? That would have been... That would have been a lot. That would have been a chunk of his health bar just gone. Lawage, go.
take him in the head.
I think the only bad guy left is the white that Dakar is fighting.
Yeah.
I keep thinking this is something underneath the tree, but it's just a...
Yeah, just gravestone.
Yeah. I also don't think you would put a tree on another layer just for added realism.
Ho!
Eat a dick.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, don't forget to roll
Sneak
4d6 for your sneak attack damage.
Jesus. Alright, there you go.
So, if with one arrow shot you hobble the white, like, badly, it is still alive. But...
Wow.
Go. You,
36
my friend.
damage. Still
Probably
alive.
not for long, though.
No.
Whites aren't anything to be fucked with. Sweet! Descartes comes in for the kill steal. That's a hit. Oh, that's not going to do it. Descartes chops at the spot where the arrow hit. Actually, is that No, that is not quite enough. leaves it still alive. Pyro just moves up here and cheers him on. Dusty!
That's if you hit it for 1 fire damage.
It's like, no, now is when Dusty's gonna crit and roll like 20 damage. or
Or not hit.
not hit. That just pings off of his studded leather armor. Bones go. Unless Bones is not going to fucking make it there anyways.
I don't know if he can. I mean, he could if he used a key point to Step of the Wind, but that's a lot of movement.
I also don't know if Bones is still there.
I'm here. Baiting and win. What else could I get? Let's see. There. Let's put another. It's not really worth it. I'll start closing in, but
Jez go.
And longbow.
That is enough to kill him. Hooray!
Great.
Go back and get my rapier.
Yep.
I really need a better shield system.
hope this is worth it.
I will say.
I'm gonna thumb through the old wizard's belongings.
So, you find all kinds of wizarding stuff that you don't really understand or can make heads nor tails of.
That's
We're
a
looking
good
for,
read.
like, We're looking for like keys, things that
That's a
fit
dingle
into
dude.
slots, that kind of thing.
Well, you find money, and the money might go into some kind of coin slot. I would say the wizard's the only one that's going to have any money on him whatsoever, and you find 16 gold.
I want to take a look at the magical items.
2 gold each.
Fuck.
So, you just kind of perusing stuff. You notice the only thing on him that's actually magical would be his, his spellbook's not really magical, but his robes appear to have some kind of magiciness to them.
I want them.
You want that?
I want to be dressed as a red
spell
wizard of
book,
Thay.
I mean,
That would
we
look
can
really
ditch-
imposing. It
can
might
ditch 'em
actually help.
later.
Like, no, that could legitimately help as a
I'll take it
disguise.
for my disguise kit, but I don't know if you should be walking around as a red wizard. At least
Why not
right
me?
now, since you're right here.
I'm
Not-
a fucking wizard.
Not
but-
a red wizard.
Not a
Out
red
of,
wizards
out
of
of,
Thay.
out of everyone
not
here,
well
you should have the
received.
most knowledge of what a red wizard means.
Give me a history check, Dado! See how well you know the Red Wizards of Thay.
It's like the school that you were at. They like completely.
Yeah, I know you know all about the Red Wizards of Thay. You know that they're big into necromancy and all kinds of that kind of bullshit, and that they're essentially inherently evil in like all ways.
The robes.
No,
They do seem like nice robes.
you can wear them, just not here.
Well, not
Wear
when
him
we get
here. I
out.
wouldn't wear him out
Yeah.
of here.
Or sorry, don't wear them in cities.
I was just,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can wear them here. You're the only other people around are red Thay wizards.
Yeah, that's what we're
And
saying.
it's
Like,
pretty
Did,
obvious.
did
which-
Dado ever get
Well,
identify? I guess he
you
didn't,
wouldn't
did
be
he?
recognized as one anyway.
still
He doesn't
doesn't
have
have
the
the pearl.
head.
I have a
it's
pearl.
epic.
There's probably pearls in that marketplace. Should have looked.
We'll deal with that later.
Because don't the wizards of Thay still have like the shaved head and the tattoos? So you still wouldn't pass for one.
Maybe he'll shave his head and get tattoos. And we'll just start hanging out with
Sorry, I
the
didn't
red
bring
wizard.
my brush to the Shadowfell.
Give me an Arcana check, Dado. If you roll high enough, we'll say that you can figure it out. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take a short rest. It's pretty good, actually. I was also stalling for time because I haven't decided what the robe actually does yet myself. So you know that it is essentially it will offer a +1 bonus to your AC, a +1 magical artifact bonus. I'm gonna actually have to just make something up. Because the things I was going to rip off are way too powerful for what this guy would have had.
I mean, see, the problem with wearing the robes now is we're going to go into Neverwinter after
Yeah.
here.
I can just rip them right off.
But if you don't have time,
Like tearaway pants.
What, we're
So-
gonna just walk through the portal and then all of a sudden just swarmed?
Once a
I can take
day,
them off before we walk through. It's fine.
once a day you can using the robes. Once a day you can cast sort of a truncated version of the spell Create Undead. So basically, you can go up to a corpse and you can animate you can basically animate one corpse of a small or medium humanoid, and it becomes a ghoul under your control.
Cool.
that'll get us Necromancer after all.
There you go. Just not very happy.
In case it comes up, it will only work if you basically if you take the robes off, you lose control of it, and it'll just go nuts.
Yeah.
So you can't put the robes on, cast it, have your ghoul, and then take the robes
Yeah,
off
and
and
take
stuff
them
them in your
off.
backpack.
This
That
is
shit
a
don't work.
random question. And you probably will just say, we'll find out if it happens. What about when the time runs out? Does it just fall dead, or does it go berserk?
You will have to cast the thing to find out.
There you go.
Anyways,
I just-
I think our attention should be more on
Yeah.
getting out.
Okay. Do I have to tune to these robes?
Yes. They must be attuned.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
you can wear them and get the +1 bonus to AC without attuning to them. But
Yeah, that's all I want right now. I'll
they-
tune later. It's fine.
okay. So yeah, you could throw them on right now and still get the bonus, the AC
Okay.
bonus. So Dusty starts
So,
stripping down in front of you. All of his old man junk just fucking flopping in the wind.
And that's why I walked over here.
So over there appears to be 2 closed stone doors.
I will check for any magical traps would be more likely than normal traps.
Give me Arcana. Or cast Detect Magic. Seems fine to you.
Yeah, it's fine.
My base armor is 12, right? Normally.
It's 10 plus your
10
Dex
plus,
mod.
Dex mod,
Dex
probably.
Dex mod.
Okay. So the robes would you said just give me +1 in general?
Well, they give you a +1 enchantment bonus to your AC.
just
Okay.
just add it like you did your shield. Make it unarmored and +1.
There's a spot for bonuses in the
Oh,
armor slot.
okay. I'm retarded. Never mind.
Magic bonus, just +1.
Now we need to
Oh, yeah.
now we need to recolor Dusty's fucking avatar. Turn him into a red wizard.
Oh no.
Probably pretty easy to do with Photoshop.
Okay.
No, we'll
before we
just
get
we'll just
down,
make this guy Dusty.
I'm gonna
Just
cast,
copy and paste Dusty's head onto that body.
Wait, does that make Dusty this game's Pyro?
What?
Last time Pyro took the
Oh.
horde armor,
The
Oh.
helmed horror armor.
helm horde armor.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor
Okay.
before we go down. Mage Armor.
Probably would have been prudent before you stepped into the city full of horrible undead, but
Yeah,
It
it's
only lasts
fine.
12 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours. What did I say 12?
okay. So Dado casts mage armor.
Also, technically wouldn't have saved him from that fireball, so...
No,
No.
but
So now my AC
Dado just wants to see how far he can pump his AC up.
13 plus Dex. That's gonna be 16, and then I get my 11 overshield.
So Dado is now a tank.
I'll just get behind him and be like, you go first.
So
I mean,
You seem like you got this. You go ahead.
without my shield, he has the same AC as me.
So you find a pair of stone doors that seem to be blocking your way forward.
There's no like handles. It's more of just a push thing.
You would imagine so. You haven't really tried.
No, I meant. Well, you can obviously see if there's like a push or pull. So it
it
probably
just-
has a sign.
It just looks like they're just stone doors with no handles or keyholes or anything.
Big dude, we need you to push things.
It's like,
Probably Pyro. Pyro's more expendable.
Okay.
I'm gonna back off a little bit as well.
Pyro's gonna wait.
It's
do
not
this.
trapped, guys. I checked it over myself.
Wait a minute.
Just taking some precautions.
Forgive me for
It's
not
trapped, isn't it? I don't want to do it. Pyro doesn't want to do it.
That wasn't.
You weren't convincing enough.
That, that literally wasn't even.
It
a
wasn't
lie.
lying.
I don't
No,
think
but
it's trapped. Fine.
he's
I'll-
basically inciting the situation.
Fine, I'll push it open.
Okay.
That is something Pyro would do.
You
On
know
skill
what?
strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a strength check. So they seem to open without very much effort whatsoever. You imagine that weak-armed wizards have to fucking push these things open and pull them open all the time, so they open pretty easy. Inside, you see sort of like a wrecked mausoleum,
That was a watch thing.
Yeah.
and kind of in the center of the floor, like there's the kind of the alcoves on the side where bodies would be interred, and then the floor, though, it goes in about 15 to 20 feet, and then immediately slopes down as it's dug out into like a staircase that descends into the darkness.
Oh, we need light, guys.
Why is everything gonna be so freaking dark?
It's the Shadowfell. It's in the name.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. Why can't I
Like,
be the
technically-
light fell? Or
Technically,
the
we're
happy
in.
fell? Or
We're
the
in
not
dim light right now. Still.
dark fell? I hate dark.
I guess
Aye.
I'll cast light on an arrow, and then I'll keep that in my bow.
Yep. So with the light, you can see that it continues downwards, and after you descend about 20 feet or so, it kind of goes to a little bit of a tunnel, like just straight ahead tunnel, and then that just ends in a dead end. And at the end of the dead end is just this murky pool of blackness that your light doesn't seem to be able to penetrate.
Is that what we're looking for?
Someone touch it.
Darkness.
Is it? It's not like a bubble of darkness. It's a pool.
It's darkness imprisoning you, and all that you can see.
Absolute horror.
Might be.
I attacked the darkness. No. This might be because we don't really know what the Shadow Rift looks like, or the Shadow Roads, or Shadow Crossroads. What do they call it?
Shadow
Shadow
Crossing?
Shadow Crossing. We don't know what that's supposed to look like.
We throw something into it, kind of like a rock.
It's got a
Sure.
zero.
Yeah,
Oh.
but my arrow is making it so I can see. I don't want to send my pet.
So, Dado throws a rock, and it just kind of like goes through the impenetrable blackness, and you don't hear it hit the ground or anything. It just kind of disappears.
I think this is our portal, guys. Dusty, have you heard of what a Shadow Rift looks like?
No.
Oh.
No. So Takar's like, just kind of looks at you and just like shrugs, like this could be it.
Well,
Either
we're
that
gonna
or
die.
some kind of sphere of annihilation.
Yeah, it could be that. Oh boy.
What can
There-
we?
I feel like
Do you
there
have
would
any
be more.
pets?
I'll just walk up and dip
I
the
mean,
tip of my staff in it. And
Yeah,
pull it
like
back up.
just stick something in there, see if it comes out.
It
Oh.
it seems to disappear into the blackness, and when you pull it back out, it is still in one piece.
No scarring or anything. No acid damage. Like guys, I think we're good. There's nothing wrong.
Then maybe we can jump in.
I feel like there would
clearly,
be more than just one dude protecting this.
I don't.
Or maybe they're
There's
doing
a
it like
bunch of dudes.
protection. Well, no, that's a one red wizard and like two jabronis and then a bunch of whatevers.
I could go and
killed you
First.
in one
Lot.
shot. It had like 60 health.
Yeah, but like, I feel like there would be more dudes.
Fine.
I could go
I'm
in
going
The
first.
city of the dead in the Shadowfell. They're probably not that
Dude.
worried.
I'll take out my.
You don't think that very many heroes come traipsing around?
Let
I don't see you
I-
hopping in.
I can turn myself invisible, hop in. If it isn't right, then we'll see what happens. At the very least, I won't get killed immediately. Maybe.
So, what I'm going to do, I am going to summon my familiar,
Mm-hmm.
and with an action, I'm going to see through my familiar's eyes and hear what it hears, and I'm going to send it through the portal, or what I think is a portal.
Do it. So you send your familiar in.
Or little red panda.
I'm going to say that as after it goes into the inky blackness, because I don't actually know the answer to this one myself.
I could tell you if it goes more than 100 feet, or especially if it goes to a different plane, I can't see through its eyes.
Yeah, so you just all of a sudden you're looking through your own eyes again immediately.
1 second. Okay. It's definitely a teleport. I don't think it died. I'm gonna jump in after it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and jump in as well.
So, Jez, you find yourself in a tomb. Basically you jump in and then all of a sudden you're in sort of a large mausoleum tomb.
I just realized we took the person that can cast light and the other person that can cast light, and they're in.
We got torches, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
We never use them.
You see Descartes shrugs and just follows you guys in.
Is
So-
my
I'll follow
arrow
too.
still lit?
Yes.
Okay.
I will follow them in.
I mean, I guess I'm going in too. They didn't come back. It's only been 8 seconds, but everyone's like,
there-
oh, well, I guess they're dead.
Pyro's
8
got,
seconds later.
Was there a return portal?
yeah, you see the sort of the same kind of inky black looking thing behind you after you basically you seem to have stepped through it and then kind of out the other side of it, and you are now you kind of stepped through it like a big inky door.
Then
So I guess
I will.
is anybody still in the Shadowfell?
I think everybody hopped in after them.
I'm sure
I would-
Waj probably would follow us too.
Waj is with me. He's following me.
As soon as I find out
Me
that
and
it's
Waj are
safe
the same
and
character.
not gonna lead to an ambush and not gonna kill us all, I would have went back and said, "Hey, it's fine." We spend
Just
way
do
too much
the
on
Terminator
things
thing where
that
one hand
don't-
comes out of the portal with the thumbs up, we're good.
Yeah. The hand comes out in a fist and then slowly turns into a thumbs up.
Or a middle finger, one or the other.
I'm too nice for that. Why are you a ninja?
I cast invisibility on myself where I hopped in.
Oh, yeah.
So you find yourselves in some kind of mausoleum. Yeah.
Okay.
How about some light?
My light.
That's
Bardic
right.
burst. I gotta poke the bardic burst and be like, hey, how about some light?
You don't know I'm
I've
here.
I've got light on. And you can't see her. Or him.
There we go.
I'll let you know as soon as the arrow goes. It's no longer gonna be on me.
What's this?
Alright.
That
That looks like a peaked tomb.
Yeah. It basically looks like some kind of big fancy sarcophagus.
Oh, wait, that's the fabric. The ribbon that goes across the top. That's what that is. Like, normally it'd be a flag if they were a soldier. That is a very fancy sarcophagus
It
compared
is.
to the rest.
it is pretty fancy.
Why? Do you want to open it? Do you want grave rob?
Looking. Is there anything in this one?
You see that one seems to be empty. It's absolutely, completely empty. You
Oh,
don't even
great.
find like a false bottom that would like lead to a secret passage or anything.
What was the deal with this one here? Are there any special markings on the outside of it?
gonna be
There
really-
once was, but they seem to have faded away through time. Whoever was buried here was buried a long time ago.
Alright, well, I say we find a way out.
It's gonna be really awkward if we're going through these sarcophagi and we come out on Neverwinter. It's like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, we're in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we do some kind of like, would it be an arcana or like an insight to kind of like feel if we're still in the bad place?
Well, you're also still in like a dank,
Yeah, we're still
horrible
yeah, fair. That was a
tomb
fair point.
with a big, overwhelming darkness
Impressiveness, yeah.
thing that's like hanging about in the room.
That is fair.
So
I think that's me.
You're danky and impressive.
I have a aura of oppressance because I'm still Shadowfelled.
so.
Oh, yeah.
So as you guys are like moving through the hallway, you hear a couple of voices speaking in common, sort of around the bend. They're just kind of chatting back and forth.
What are they saying? Can we hear?
I don't know.
Perception check?
Can you?
See if I can hear.
Oh,
Nope.
I can hear. Still have black goo in my ears.
So you make out. You don't catch a lot of it, but they seem to be having some kind of chat about. So it's like, so when's your, like, when are they sending you back? It's like I thought. It's like, when are they sending you back? It's like, oh, I thought you were over on this side for the next, the next few weeks. It's like, no, man, they need me to do some shit over there. It's fucking bullshit. Ever since Zaz Tam fucking had that big blow up fucking last year, fucking everyone's cracking heads and try harding. Like, fuck. Being a Thay and Wizard used to be so relaxing. Now it's just fucking work.
Probably the most exposition-y random conversation ever.
It seems to just be like two guys chatting. Fucking like coffee break.
I wonder if Thane Wizards calls Aztam when they're no longer near him Big Red or something.
Big Red.
Big Dead
Like
Red.
he's a fucking stick of gum.
is it gonna be hard to get over this? Sort of rubble?
Yeah, it's pretty
Really?
rubbly.
Okay.
Difficult terrain mostly.
No.
So guys, what did they say? They're good. Are they Neverwinter guards?
Oh.
No.
I guess I'll
Definitely not.
mention what I say.
Take a moment to heal
This
up.
voice tells you.
For fact,
Probably more wizards.
we should have taken a short rest while we were over there. Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah,
It might
too
not
late
have
now.
I don't think we would have had time.
Let's go.
Maybe not. Yep. I
I
kinda wanna
want
ask-
to try and stealth over there at least.
Stealthy people do it.
Try to be quiet. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, every time you try it, you end up dying. That's probably not a good idea.
No,
Actually,
I'm good.
I say just let the paladin rush him, and the big guys just let them run at him, and then whenever they're distracted, we'll all come up. The thing is to not group together, kind
They're
of
just
like we
gonna
are right now.
Fireball us. That's what I'm saying. We don't have enough room to spread out like that. There's
Well, I
no
said-
way we all get 20 feet apart.
That's why we're letting the guys with the most health charge first to distract them. Can't cast when they're on them. Well, they can, but probably not a good idea.
But the
I'm
best
gonna go over
plan we
here.
have,
We don't have any good plans.
I don't know.
then send them out.
That Wacky can
So-
try to.
Before
I'm
Pyro
invisible
moves, Wacky crunching around on the rubble, despite being invisible, still makes just as much noise as she would walking around normally. The wizards both turn and look at the passageway. And it's like, wait, who's there? We were told, like, nobody's supposed to be coming back through until tomorrow.
No, you got the robes on. Roleplay.
Not.
What the hell am I gonna do?
You know,
just
you
tell
know
me
they're
about
there
it,
now.
so
You
we
can
can
always
play
just
now.
prep an attack for when he comes around the corner.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say before. Want to prep fireball or firebolt? No, fuck it. I want to prep scorching ray
I guess
and attack.
I'll just cock back my arrow until I see someone.
I'm pressed up against the wall right now.
I'm gonna. Can I scooch
like-
in this phase?
It's like, hey, Steve, go check it out. It's like, no, you go fucking check it out. Checked it out last time. Just go.
Last
Just-
time.
Fucking pussy,
was
just
rats
go.
last time.
Fine, I'll fucking go. So he's gonna start making meandering his way over.
Waj is also gonna prepare an attack because he's over here, technically speaking, way back here. So far,
He's like,
in
why is
there.
there light? Like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, the fuck are you people? Why are you wearing Bill's robes?
As arrows and
Bill.
fire
Ah,
comes
he,
at him.
He gave them to me.
No, the problem
And
is
he
I
also-
still can't see him.
Told me to give you this.
and fucking,
Apparently he can see the dark,
Suck
but I
on
can't.
this.
I can see the dude.
How come I can't see him?
Oh, you know what it is? Because I'm in control of Waj, and Waj can see him.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what?
That's why.
Oh, so Dusty fires into the darkness.
And and where is it? It's right here. Wham wham wham.
Oh,
So those you're gonna have to roll again for the other two because
cry.
you need to roll those with disadvantage because
Okay.
you can't see him.
I'll roll mine with disadvantage and hope it sticks at him.
You can click the button on the spell to do the
So-
second dice roll if you want in the future.
Yeah, I know. It's just rare that we do disadvantage or advantage. The
So
second two.
the nine's definitely not
Yeah.
gonna hit.
Yeah,
so
that-
yeah, you
that's
gotta roll
no-
for the 21
okay,
and the
so
26.
Bam bam.
So one of them's definitely gonna hit him. The first one, that 9 damage. The
Okay.
rest are gonna miss. The arrow is gonna miss. Roll the Waj's thing with disadvantage. That's gonna miss.
Lawaj can see though.
yeah,
Oh, the
you
Waj
see.
can see.
Waj
Good
can
point.
see.
But it doesn't.
The 12
Still doesn't
is
matter.
going to hit him.
Oh, does he get
Oh.
sneak attack?
Yeah, you guys had this prepped, so I'll give you a sneak attack on it. So 15 plus Dato's 9.
Niner.
So he is still alive.
How far does that wall go? Like,
Don't know.
right this way.
So he screams out in pain. There's a guy, Steve, what's the matter? Fucking intruders! They stole Bill's robes. Fucking assholes. Roll initiative.
Because my
Is just
light's-
his light gone?
My light is over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, this is why you shouldn't put light on annoying things.
It was makes sense for me because then what I'm hitting has the light now.
Waj, why do you suck dick at initiative? I fucking hate your character, man.
I'm sure most of us do.
So,
He's got a +4 too. That's what's funny.
so the light goes that way.
Oh, cry.
Fucking making me do all this fucking work. Really? Really?
Can't you just copy one of the light sources from
I gotta go to
probably nowhere on this page.
the 20, all players see.
Hey, it's good because now I know where he's at.
So, turn order back up.
Oh, I got that.
I didn't have a chance to add any of these guys. Add turn, add turn, add turn. Wizard in white and ghoul. So, ghoul's at 17.
What are you talking about? It's a wizard in red.
Wizards at 12.
Wizard in red.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Did I just like do? Fuck! I did it to their health.
What an idiot.
Oh, so far behind because I had to do all that bullshit with the arrow. This is all Jez's fault. The white was 17, and the ghoul was 17. The white was 10. Dusty gets to go first.
Okay. I'm gonna get as close to this wall over here as possible. Like that. I'm gonna make it a little bit more. Damn it, I keep losing my fucking stats every time. And I'm gonna do this on the wizard.
It's gonna hit. 5 damage.
You didn't roll a 1.
Fucking great.
So he's looking pretty hurt, but he's
I
not.
like him. Both wizards are at 12 anyways.
Oh, what the fuck? I must have ended up with 2 of them. This thing is gonna come fucking running out from the corner. Bones go.
Right? I can't really see anything.
Nope.
First things first, I'm going to down my last potion. Boop. First, whopping 6 health.
Just hope it's not your random potion of fire.
I don't have a potion of fire.
That you know of.
Remember when fire was popping
Fair enough.
potions,
Oh,
and some of them were bad? Oh, good times.
Simpler times.
Alright. Okay, so that's done. Not the best healing, but I'll take it. And then, can I... No, I'm just gonna kind of huddle against the wall for now.
Here comes a fireball.
Just saying.
That is,
So this guy is going to target Datto because of the fact that he's really pissed off that he's fucking wearing Bill's robes. And he's going to fire 3 magic missiles at Datto.
What the fuck?
Big Dado cast shield.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, cast shield.
Okie dokie. So they just go, you cast shield. Don't do that.
No, please
So the
don't.
magic missiles just bounce off the shield, and all of them fly into Jez's face instead. That'd be cool. I should start having that with magic missile. It's like if you deflect magic missile, it just goes and finds somebody else. Then he's gonna
running out of spell slots here, folks.
he's gonna fucking skedaddle.
At least you get yours back on
Fuck
the
him.
rest.
I don't
Oh,
get
God.
all of them back. I get
It's
like
like, oh,
one
God.
level 2 back.
Dude, you gotta help me, Fred. The fucking guy must have killed Bill. Fucking just get him. So this guy's gonna fucking hunker down, get ready for battle. He's gonna cast Mage Armor.
Pumperdink.
Mage Armor. The white.
Oh, you're skipping me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, take your turn. I skipped you by accident. White's just gonna come charging on in.
I can't. These walls are actually here, aren't they? Or is this just a slightly raised version of the wall?
Yeah. Now the walls are the walls are like at the edge of the wall.
Where the black is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was just.
No, it's just I typically bring my things for them. There would probably be, you know what, I would say that there's probably like a ledge. I'm gonna say that it's wall, but it's probably more raised up like 4 feet, and then because the reason it's there is so to denote where like so you can actually see the alcoves from the the whatever caskets.
So can I see that ghoul?
Yeah, you can see him.
Then I will put an arrow in it.
You can see like through there, but you can't like walk on like the wall parts.
Yeah. Unless I had the spider climb.
Well, then you just walk on the ceiling.
I know. That'd be fun. I will put an arrow in him.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep.
Crispy 1.
Hey, there's your fireball or your firebolt damage. Data.
The white already went. Lawage.
No, I'll just back up, feeling the wall.
Lowage. Going to get an angle on this guy.
Oh shit, laser party, gotta get my arrows in there.
He's gonna bow
Lovely.
this dude over here in the corner.
Okay. What the ghoul?
The ghoul.
The ghoul?
Yeah.
It's going to hit that ghoul.
And
He is
back
still
up.
alive.
to the corner, trying to stay as spread out as humanly possible.
Do I have my ghoul page still bookmarked? I think
He
I
wouldn't
do.
do that. He'd hide behind the old man.
Yeah, he'd hide behind
Technically
Dusty.
hiding behind me.
Oh, you know who's missing from this
Fair
turn
enough.
order? Fucking Dakar. Well, Dakar's just gonna go last.
On to my turn.
Yep.
30 feet over here.
He would have been up here with the party, though. Like, up where, like, Pyro is. Oh, Pyro's not in the turn order either. Fuck. See, this is what happens when I have to deal with a bunch of other shit. I'm trying to do the initiative.
I'm sorry, I thought you could just copy paste a random light source. I didn't need an arrow graphic.
Well, what light source? You see light sources?
I'm gonna
No,
double
That
move
still
because-
made. Then I would have needed to go get something off, like,
I
the
mean-
lighting layer, and
Yeah.
it's just as easy for me to just pull an object and add light to it.
I'm done.
Yep. Pyro just moved up. That was his turn that I missed.
Yep.
Dakar is going to... He's going to advance and go into dodge.
Advance.
Dusty.
I'm going to sneak firebolt on. Actually, no. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Cause fuck trying to go up there. Well, how far can I get? 30 feet's right here.
Oh, the rubble is difficult terrain as well.
Yep.
Ass. Then I'm not going to move. Firebolt on the ghoul. Crispy 3.
That's like 3 firebolts all rolled into one. And the ghoul is dead.
Hey, perfect ghoul deading damage.
Cool.
I think he was your turn order guy.
I know. He's the only ghoul. Oh no, it was a second ghoul!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Even I missed that ghoul. Ghoul was at 17. That's why I deleted him. I forgot there was a ghoul. Damn it, this ghoul should be further up. He's just this ghoul's just gonna fucking start booking it. And that's about as far as he's gonna. That's as much as he's gonna do. Bones go.
Alright, well. Kind of see some light in here. Nobody over here, right? Like, nobody's in this area.
That we know about.
Can't see anybody, so I think I'm
Don't
okay.
forget, that was all.
Difficult terrain.
That's all difficult terrain that you're crossing there.
Alright, well, I got 50 feet of movement, so I'm sure I can. Here
Plus,
to
weren't
there.
you like way back behind Jez?
Yeah, so.
Basically, right there is where you get to end.
Yep, this is about where I'm at. This is
So-
fine, because this is about where I was going to finish.
So, wizards are going to go if you're not doing anything else.
I'll dodge. I mean, I got an action. Go ahead and dodge.
So the one hunkered down here, he sees you. He is going to fire magic missile at you. 5,
That all in the face.
9, 11 damage. As 3 green projectiles smack you in the face.
A lot for a magic missile. Say 11?
11 total.
11.
And he's gonna start to move back. Fucking Steve's just gonna he's gonna start fucking booking it.
Can't really.
He's fucking hurt. He's like really hurt. He's fucking just running. Jazz go.
I guess I'll start making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
No, really slow. Because I can't see. So I gotta keep along the wall. So, about here, where the difficult terrain starts, right?
Yep.
And I got a pyro in my face. So that's 16.
Pyro is also difficult terrain.
Is that double difficult?
No, just regular difficult.
And the best I can get is here. Sadly, because I'm a difficult terrain, I cannot. There was something in 4th edition that you can't do on difficult terrain. I can't
Shifting.
remember.
Can't shift
Oh,
on difficult
shit.
terrain.
I will.
Unless you're an elf.
I don't know. I guess I will take my action to. I'll drop my bow and use my action to put on my shield.
Okie dokie.
That's how long it takes. Do I still have? Can I still take out my sword?
Sure. Why not?
It
It doesn't matter, because even if you made an opportunity attack, you could pull it out as part of the opportunity
Yeah.
attack, so there's really no point in not letting you. The white is going to advance up. Louage.
Wash, huh?
Louage.
Exactly with
Huh.
your
I move
pop
him
filter.
up into anything in there. We're gonna get fireballed. So,
Maybe. One of the wizards is already on his way out.
what I'm gonna do is
It may not be high enough for fireball, too.
I'm gonna
Don't seem like
prepare
you
an
know a lot.
attack. The next thing he sees, he's gonna shoot. Next enemy.
Yep.
Next thing he sees you, Datto.
Pyro's gonna come on up. He's gonna run into the white. And he's gonna be like, ooh, look at
Guess
you.
what? Guess what? Louage is never gonna see.
Normal attack. Can Pyro hit it? Yes, he
Yes.
can. And he's gonna Divine Smite it. So that's what? 2 plus 3, so he's gonna roll 4d8, because I still owe him 1d8 from the sword. There were some big numbers in there. So
Yeah,
he hits him
there
for
There you go.
30 damage.
That's pretty good damage.
Punishing blow on the white. The white is reeling from that. And that's Wacky's turn.
I'm just gonna double move again.
Okay.
I
Yep,
feel
yep.
like every combat, at least once a game, a combat is, where's Wacky? We don't know.
It's just Wacky just like running around exploring the map while
Yeah.
everyone fights stuff.
That's why we don't find any loot. Wacky already found it.
Dakar's got enough movement to get around here. He's gonna take a chop at. He's gonna take a chop at the white. That'll definitely hit. For 8 damage. I don't think he's gonna kill it. Nope. Leaves the white crippled. But it is definitely still alive. Dusty.
Basically all my movement to get over that, so I think we're gonna do a double move.
Well, you can stop on it and shoot. Or you can.
Yeah, but I don't really have much of an angle to shoot at anything.
Well, what's your? Remember, your have movement doesn't start until you hit the difficult terrain.
I know, but I'm like, are you gonna give me a hit on this dude?
Yeah.
You give me a hit on this dude.
Yeah.
This is not wall.
It's like
lower
chest
wall.
high wall, and then like it's basically like a ledge along the wall.
Then I'll firebolt and I'll use the rest of my movement to just get on the edge of difficult terrain. Wobbly. Why does
It's
this
definitely a hit.
2d10. Roll the 1. You fucking.
So it is still alive. It's reeling. Ghoul's gonna run up, attack Dakar. No, he's not. Unless he gets 2 attacks. He does not. Bones go.
Alright.
Do not let him bite you.
Let's see. Probably can't fit in there. So.
No, he won't let you get on the wall.
No, you can't.
Well,
You can't climb
yeah,
on
I
the
know.
ledge.
It's
It's
just
just
barrier.
What I figured.
they're just they're fancy walls.
Right. All right. I'll hit the ghoul. So hit
Definitely a hit.
damage. I'll punch.
Punch is also a hit.
Total. And I'm back over here.
Okie dokie. Wizard. He's going to possibly cast.
He's going to cast Speak with Animals.
Speak with animals. So a giant cylinder of cold just appears behind Dakar and Pyro, and they are engulfed in it. So dexterity saving throw from Dakar, that's an easy pass. Dexterity saving throw from Pyro, this is not going to be very good.
Ooh.
Or it'll be fine. So both of them pass, they're going to take half damage. Or what's the... Actually, this is a weird one. Each creature in the cylinder make a dexterity saving throw. 2d8 bludgeoning.
Oh god, no. I hate wizards.
Alright. 7 bludgeoning damage, cut in half, so 3. So Pyro takes 0, Dakar takes 3. And half of 46 cold damage. That was a percentile dice. How'd that fucking... wow. Wow, I rolled that fucking low. 8. So 4 more damage to each of them. And I think... Yeah. So basically the entire area behind them... Pyro goes down to 32. The entire area behind them is now difficult terrain.
I'll never get out of here.
Yeah. Wait, we just need a... So, what is it? It's a sphere? I said it was a cylinder. 20-foot radius cylinder. So you basically it's what? Draw shape, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's basically like we'll just call it like all that area is now just hailstones, all littered everywhere and difficult terrain. And then this guy's
Do
gonna.
you take damage if you stay in it?
It's gone. It's basically a big ice storm erupted and then dissipated, but it left behind like hailstones all over the floor.
Got it.
So this guy is going to continue to move around. Then you hear Steve yelling from down the thing. It's like, come on, Fred, let's just get the fuck out of here. It's like,
Fred, Steve, and Bill.
yeah. It's like, come on, man. Like, I don't get fucking paid enough for this shit. And he's gonna start making his way upstairs. Fred is slowly making his way around, but he's continuing to take pot shots, and he's kiting, basically. Jesgo.
Okay, so I gotta get past. Actually, because Bones is there, it's gonna be basically difficult terrain the entire way.
Yep.
Boom.
Good old ice storm. Or Lance storm.
What can I
Sue
do?
storm.
I guess I could double move and get closer.
Be more fun if the ice made you slip and fall.
If you
Considering it's a level,
dashed.
considering it's a level 4 spell.
Yeah.
You think it would leave like an icy slate of like a sheen of ice that you would fall prone or something like that, not just like, oh, it's difficult terrain.
I feel like there is one, but
That's probably like one of the higher level ice spells.
yeah. I double moved.
Okie dokie. The white. 2 attacks on Pyro. One of them's gonna be life drain. I should have specified which one was life drain. Because one of them's gonna hit. It is not gonna be life drain. I remember what it is.
It's Sleep Storm. Sleep Storm will it doesn't do damage, but it makes the area if you
So
start your turn there.
Pyro's gonna take 6 damage. Cut that by 3. So he's gonna take 3 damage. That's the white. Lavage. See, I don't mind playing Pyro. Pyro's the... I never did move the channel into the live channel. Oh well.
Whatever.
Just realized that.
Are you gonna give me a shot on this dude? Wash. Where do I stand to get a shot?
He would have to go like in front of Dusty, basically, because now he's basically shooting through bones to get there.
Okay, so he gets 30 feet. Like right here is where difficult terrain starts, and then he's got.
Essentially, you can go 60 feet with Lavage
Okay,
and
yeah.
and shoot.
So he can literally get like right next to me, like that.
There is still the same problem. These good bones is standing in the way.
Could
You could-
I do something to try to shoot around bones?
No, but you could prep. You could prep an attack to fire an arrow at the white as soon as Bones gets out of the way.
Let's do that.
If Bones ever gets out of the way.
Bones spends his turn.
Bones just like runs forward, hits the thing, runs back to the same spot, and never breaks that line of sight. Then you'd be waiting for a while. Pyro's gonna go. He's gonna attack the undead, and I rolled a hit, but I forgot that I have to do this. So this is gonna miss now because I rolled really well. Yep. Should have rolled it by hand.
Oh, I forgot about my undead sanctuary thing last game. Oh well.
Wacky go.
You guys are doing okay, right?
I
No
have
one's,
no idea
no
what
one's
you're
hurting.
doing.
Okay.
Bones is, but he's not doing anything.
It's 30 feet up to here.
Trying not to die.
I don't want to go too far, but it's gonna take me to another area.
Out of character, are you stopping that guy, or are you just leaving?
I would like to get closer to him, but he's always out of my range.
Yeah.
So, it takes me a double move to get up to him. He's, well, yeah, I don't want to go too
Crown
far,
of
so.
Madness his ass.
Don't have that anymore.
That doesn't stop him from moving.
And it's also wizards are not very good at making melee attacks.
Sleep.
I don't, oh, that's true. He is weak, isn't he?
Maybe.
That's a good point. I'm gonna cast sleep. Hang on,
Oh,
let me
that's a
find
different type of week that I was expecting.
let me get my spell
Probably get
book.
one of
Sorry. The guy at the top of the stairs here.
I don't think he can hit both of them.
Oh, that's good.
So
33.
fucking what's his name? Steve. Steve collapses and just kind of rolls back down the stairs. I don't have a sleep one. It's sleep.
I'm surprised there's not a sleep icon with like Z.
So you are no longer invisible.
That's fine.
You do not have enough HP remaining on that thing to do anything to Fred. And Fred
Yeah,
is
figured.
very aware that you are there. As he
I got
just,
a way out.
so Descartes is going to go. He's going to attack Degul. Why did I roll 2 of these? Barely a fucking hit. It's a good thing it's a ghoul, not the white. Is that enough to kill? Enough to kill. Now the ghouls are dead. Dusty. Oh, and the wizards went, so this is gone.
Oh, thank the fucking Jesus.
At least I spent 60 feet in here.
I'm over here now. Let's see. There's nothing. I'm gonna sneak a firebolt through them.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. 6 fire damage, and that is enough to kill the white.
Woo! Keep it going. And I'm gonna scooch up. No, I'm gonna stay right here just in case.
Bones go.
I was laughing at Lawage's lack of shooting anything.
Doing anything because we just always manage to get into these situations where we just cram ourselves.
Into
Well, no.
hallways and choke points.
Yeah.
More that the triggers that never happened.
Yeah. Well, I thought there were way more dudes out here because I couldn't see.
I can't really see anything, so I'm just gonna wait here and still dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Light.
Wizard is gonna go. He's gonna kind of come around the corner. Like, he's gonna. He could kind of see from where he was. Steve sprawled out. So what the fuck did you do to Steve? Man, I do not fucking get paid for this.
Can we talk to them? Can we talk to them?
Well, you guys are a little far, and I think things that are aggressive to you don't typically treat in the middle of combat.
We got it, Buns.
Yeah, we know what sleeping sounds like, and we know that you snore now.
Okay, so Wacky, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm fantastic at those.
Nope.
So you are held. So you have been paralyzed. It's a cast hold person on you. And then he's gonna fucking come in here. He's just like stand here, and he's like, Steve, wake the fuck up, Steve. And that's all he can do. Jezgo.
Which way is the sound coming from them?
I don't know, give me a perception check.
Other side of the room, essentially.
Well, give me a perception check.
Which hole?
You think it's coming somewhere from the south.
Okay. No. I will take 6 feet of movement to pick up my arrow.
Okay.
And then
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this.
this attaches me.
Yeah, controlled by Jez.
Yeah.
There you go.
that's
You
fine.
can now control your arrow.
First I'll move that many feet. Oh, I thought that was a side passage. Rip. And then I'll double move another 30 feet. This is my arrow that I'm moving, but it's fine. Yeah, I should have took Expedition's Retreat.
Retreat.
Retreat. That's as far as I can go.
Okie dokie.
Oh wait, I can action surge and run farther. I'll action surge and run further. That's a waste of action surge, but what else am I gonna do?
Alright, Lawage. You've also you've also left everybody else in your party in complete darkness.
They should learn how to
That
cast
sounds
light.
like us. We did that a few times. In
I'll
4E.
shoot my
So
arrow.
Lawage actually can see, and Descartes can see, but Descartes fine.
Right
He's from the
here.
elemental chaos. He can see fine.
We're going to.
No, I should get a good shot.
I don't want to kill him.
You can't.
You're
not.
gonna kill him.
Remember this unconscious. Out of move. Or I should say.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna need to say all of that over again.
We already have an unconscious guy. Just shoot him. Besides, I'm just
Oh,
out of
fine.
game. I'm pretty sure he has too much health to go down in one shot.
Also,
And
If you
miss.
even hit.
Also, I'm sure.
Jesus.
The watch wouldn't leave him alive, anyways.
Yeah.
So, Pyro is just gonna fucking wander this way towards the light because he can't do anything else. He doesn't know to do anything else. Wacky, give me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
You. Yeah, I mean, not that I could do anything. There you go.
And you are no longer held. Decargo.
You can not get smacked like a bitch.
Yeah.
You cannot get auto crit.
Yeah.
That's important.
Decar is just gonna move up. Dusty.
Thread
Should
the
have been
needle
making.
here.
I should have been making all of you walking through the darkness roll dex checks to see if you trip on shit.
The only time I was walking through the darkness, I was next to.
Well,
a
no,
wall.
not you, but I mean, for Dusty and Bones, they should have been rolling. I should have been making them roll dex checks to see if they trip over fucking cobblestones sticking up and bang it into sarcophagi that might be there. Like they can see where to go because they see the light off in the distance, but.
Alright, I'm done.
Well, this guy. Seeing that shit is fucking not gonna go all that well. He's got enough. Misty Step. And he's gonna fucking boot Steve in the face. Well, just get the fuck up! We gotta get the hell out of here! And that's his action. And he's gonna fucking use he's gonna use his movement to get the fuck out of there. And this guy's gonna wake up, and he's gonna double move, and they run off, and you don't see where they go. Jez.
Yeah, I definitely don't see where they go. And
I will say this. I'll do this. This will now be 30. 15.
Yeah.
So as they ran up, all of a sudden light spills into the into the area below.
Oh, so they likely hit the outside.
Possibly, or some place that's lit.
Yeah, it's lit.
It's
So
lit.
that's 30 feet. Arrow.
And while you're moving, Jazz, or not Jazz,
I will-
move for Lawage. And Pyro will go to
Silent
here.
move? Or is that then more because we're still initiative? I can't stealth.
You can stealth if you want to. You can try
You
to.
leave your
Man,
friends
I
behind.
can't wait until we get fucking dead because we're all stacked in this corner.
That's why I wanted to run.
Pyro came just fucking barreling down the hallway behind you. It's Wacky's turn. Dekar's gonna just
Oh
fucking
yeah, we
move
can't
up.
see there, huh? Okay. I'll just. I'm gonna use a. No, wait, I have no more spell slots. Fuck. Well, I have one.
So you see, like, stairs leading up and just bright light pouring down the stairs.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
save it.
You don't really see... Being in, like, this dark, shitty place, like, you can't really tell what's up there. And it's been long
why
enough.
don't we get going?
It's been long enough, I will take you out of initiative, since there are no monsters on the board that you are aware of.
Okay.
I kind of tap Pyro on the shoulder and be like, "Can you help a brother out here?"
I feel like you're tapping healers on the shoulder a lot.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Nope, I tried to stop
So-
him.
Sure, Pyro gives you 5 of his lay on hands.
Thanks. Better than nothing.
So, what do?
Let's get the hell out.
Okie day. So, you guys climb up the steps, and you find yourself emerging into
User in your channel timed out.
somebody timing out. No, it was Wacky.
Wacky.
I expected it to be Jez, because Jez kept fucking, like, Merictroning. So you guys head up the stairs, and you go out into bright daylight. Above you is an oppressive gray sky, but it seems a little more cheerful than the one that you were previously under.
Yep.
God damn, we're still in the Shadowfell.
Yep.
Or it's just a rainy day.
No.
So you emerge in the middle of a big cemetery. This one is in quite a bit better repair than the one you guys were just recently in. There are mausoleums and tombstones and graves and stuff like that just littered everywhere. And it takes you a minute to kind of get used to the light. Like, the bright light just kind of hurts your eyes, and by the time your eyes adjust, you can't really find head nor tails of the 2 red wizards that fled.
Oh,
They apparated.
Or they just ran.
Names.
Yep.
So when they come back
Steve,
to kill us, you'd be like,
Steve and Fred.
Steve. Fear Steve.
Is there anything outside that could give us any sort of hint as to where we might be?
So you look.
Besides a graveyard.
So you look to the north. So you kind of look around the graveyard. The graveyard has 4 walls. Like, there seems to be, like, not tall, but fairly tall stone walls encompassing this whole big graveyard that you're in. But kind of rising up above. So you kind of look, what you imagine is maybe northward, and you see a large looming castle that looks fairly familiar.
Neverwinter Castle.
You believe that it is probably Castle Never, considering you saw it, a couple of weeks ago?
I probably didn't see too much of it.
No, but they were all here in the city. So, there's a familiar-looking castle just kind of looming over over the side of the wall, or over the top of the wall.
Guys, are we back yet?
We just,
So,
I don't even know.
Descartes just kind of looks
I don't
around,
care,
is
I
like,
just wanna
is this
crawl
your world?
myself. Maybe, probably, looks like
Maybe it's a
we
third
know.
world.
Maybe. Maybe it's an illusion, maybe it's a mirage.
Maybe
have-
we should stop being in graveyards.
Maybe we should just get the hell out of here.
So you guys head, to one of the gates of the graveyards. You see a couple. Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking move you guys over in sections because it's a long ways to go to where I'm fucking trying to drag you. So you guys head north and enter the Protector's Enclave of Neverwinter. And you see people milling about, going about their business. The regular rush of daytime traffic in this area. People going all over the place. The guards don't really pay you any mind as you kind of go through. They don't stop you. They don't ask any questions. They just give you like a friendly nod as you leave the graveyard.
Hey Dusty, what are you wearing?
They didn't question me. So.
That's a good point. I forgot about Dusty and his robes. So they're going to fucking see if they figure out what the fuck you are. So you get a couple double takes from the guards.
Why'd you have
and-
to fucking say something?
Because I warned you.
So yeah, as you guys are leaving, you see the guards sort of like they're kind of like leaning in, talking to each other.
He stole it.
Okay. Did they approach me or something?
They don't seem to,
Okay.
but they are kind of looking at you and like whispering to themselves.
Well,
We just get a cloak and like cover up most of that.
I'm just gonna fucking take it off.
Oh god.
I see. I didn't think of this as me like
Getting
putting.
naked.
Right. Exactly. I was just like trying to drape it over myself. I wasn't trying to like, completely change into it.
Well,
That's
you
what I
can't wear
was-
two robes at the same time.
Why not?
Just your armor slot's taken up. You can't fucking put two things into your armor slot.
Oh my god.
Hold my beer.
Then
Come on,
is
know.
there
you
is
know
there a
it's
place I can go
unarmored.
hide behind?
There's lots of houses and stuff.
You could go back into the cave, into the
Go.
crypt.
Let's just go to the inn that we know this place, or the contact
Yeah.
here, Captain Belgard, I believe his name was.
There's a lot of place to cover before we get there.
That's true.
Just go change in the crypt behind us that we
Yeah.
just came out of.
So
Find
you're,
the
you're
first
gonna
thing.
go. So you're gonna go back into the graveyard, past the guards again.
No, I'm sure there's like outhouses and
Oh,
shit, right?
I
There's
thought
gotta
the
be.
guards were outside.
Oh, they were. Like you passed them as you were leaving the graveyard. Maybe it's not clear because I didn't add the "You are here" tag to this star, like I did the other ones.
No. I thought the guards
You are
would have been
here.
like over here.
No, they were
That's-
guarding the gate. They were standing at the gate to the graveyard.
Go to the first privy or outhouse you can find and change in there.
Yeah.
There's also plenty of alleys and behind buildings, and
There you go.
It's
You're
a-
just being an
it's
old
a
man
city.
getting naked. Nobody's gonna question you.
so Dado gets
Yeah,
naked,
sure.
changes back into his regular robes. So now what you doing?
Sure do. I want to go back to the inn, and I want to. What time of day is it? You think?
Yeah, it looks about midday.
Midday.
Midday, maybe late afternoon.
Well, that doesn't change the fact that I want to. I still just want to go back and do nothing.
Well, don't you want to
Recoup.
Don't you want to warn the captain?
We should talk to Captain Belgard and possibly, well, definitely Ramalia Haventree. She'll want to know about what's going down with the Githzerai. Githraki.
Dothraki.
So you guys make it to like most of the way past the House of Knowledge. You're heading towards the Dolphin Bridge, and you all of a sudden are surrounded by guards, and they all seem to be pointing like their spears in that at Dado, and they start screaming, "Halt, Thayan Wizard!"
He's got hair.
Um. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos or anything.
Well,
We'll have to convince them.
neither did the two guys that you were fighting in the.
Oh, yeah, true. I guess it's just the
They're new
higher ups. They
guys.
shave their
That's
head.
just profiling. I mean,
Okay.
not all Thayans have like shaved heads
All
and
right, so
tattoos.
I was like,
What do you want? What is it? What is it now?
So,
God. Ray, what? What now?
they put you under arrest. They're like, you're coming with us, and they like grab you and like bind your arms, like they gag you, and they start hauling you off towards the cloak tower.
All of us, right? Not just him.
Just him, but
Well, just him, but like you're
Can they
all
follow?
kind of escorted along with it
Guys.
as co-conspirators. So eventually, you guys make it all the way over to the cloak tower. You're dragged inside. Dusty is fucking thrown into like an interrogation cell for a while. The rest of you are all like thrown into holding cells. Couple hours
so
later,
defeated at this point.
he did warn you. Then you did remind me. 'Cause I forgot for a moment you were wearing the Thayan robes.
It's
So-
cool. Captain knows us. Like.
So after a couple of hours, somebody comes and opens the cell doors for all of you, including Dusty, and says, "You've been vouched for. You all need to follow me."
Right,
So
let's go.
you are taken upstairs and brought into the
I
same
heard you kidding.
sitting room. Okay, fuck. I gotta move the Neverwinter map up further. Back to Evernight.
Oh shit, we're back.
So, you guys are brought to a sitting room. There, Captain Belgard is seated at a table, along with a familiar-looking Shatterkai woman, who seems to be like talking to him. Captain Belgard's like going through like some papers of some kind, and you're all kind of escorted in, and the guards basically just kind of get up and leave. Well, guards escort you in and then just leave. And Belgard just kind of like looks up at the lot of you, and basically just tells you like it's like, well, I wasn't actually sure if I was gonna see any of you again. Not 100% sure I really wanted to, but
Everybody says that.
We got some news for
I
you.
I just sit down. Here.
is it about some oncoming doom that's going to? Because if so, I'm probably way ahead of you.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think
Wow.
User
I think
joined your
someone
channel.
already told you.
He kind of motions to Lena, who's sitting there. Says, your associate here has sort of filled me in on some of the details. So you guys have had, you guys have left quite the wake of destruction in your path. I see the boat was just a precursor. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad I got you out of my city when I did.
Yeah,
Is he-
because we just like blowing stuff up, because that's just what we do. That's it.
Hey, the destruction in Helm's Hold
Gah.
was told to do that. We were told to do that.
And so he tells you it's like where where the hell have you been the last few days? Lena here says that you were in the Shadowfell, and that's where she ran into you. But
Yep. That's about right.
Speaking of which, you got a nasty leak in this city.
Yeah.
Straight to the Shadowfell.
he tells you it's like shadow crossings are not anything new. For the most part, we've had them. Like there's been far fewer of them over the recent years. We did have reports that Thayans may be using some spot in Neverdeath to cross over the Shadowfell. I've had my men investigating it. So far, there's been no trouble on this end, so I've been leaving well enough alone. That is something I can look into. I take it that's how you came back here. You must have had a fun walk.
Oh yeah,
You
thrilling.
could call it that.
Absolutely thrilling. After blowing up. Oh my
But what-
god, what
I
is
guess-
it? I don't even know what we did.
I can't remember anymore.
What hasn't Lena told you that like you don't, or that we might know that she doesn't?
Well, she did tell me this. I had, a letter came up from Helm's Hold, but apparently Jandar Marsk is dead. They found him and some Shatterkai woman with their throats slit in, the... Fuck, what the hell is it called? Dragon's Hold? Basically, in his headquarters. They found them both jammed into some kind of holding cell.
Our bad.
No, not
Wait,
our bad. They
no,
said that they
no,
could handle
not-
it, and we
not
had stuff
bad.
to do.
That is
And-
true.
know,
They did say
the
they
kind
could.
of
He
shit that we've been
specifically
going
said
through.
he could handle it.
Yeah.
Once again, warned him too.
Yeah, we warned him, so
Yeah,
it's not our
he
fault.
knew. That is fair. That is a fair point.
You see, Captain Bellegarde just kind of gives you all like a stern look. Oh yeah, much like this. This is basically the way he's looking at all of you,
Just all the time.
because pretty much anything or anyone you come into contact with ends up dead or destroyed.
The good news is we took care of your weapons problem.
Yeah.
Blew it sky high.
Yeah, it's literally gone.
So he basically like, you see, he's kind of sitting there and he's like, I don't even fucking know where to start with you people.
We did what you asked.
Wait, are you joking me right now? Look how much shit we've been going through just for your little magic wand explosion thingies?
It's not like we're secret. We're not Harpers. What did you expect? We're just a bunch of random adventurers. You just
You
kind
know
of
the
said,
kind of crap
go do some
we've been
shit. We're
doing
like, okay.
this whole time, blowing up factories, and this guy's a murderer, and this guy's a dealer, dude. What's the magic gun? It's called gun. That's
So-
what it's called.
Lena
so
just kind of like
serious.
turns and looks at all of you and says, if you're finished, maybe I can explain to you what I know. After
You know what? I'm not finished. I'm not. And then something big thing shows up in the middle of just the desert, and we're trying to find some other crap to do, and then we gotta go through.
when was there
this
a
other
desert?
place,
Just gonna let him
I
talk.
think,
then
he's, I think that's what he's
then
calling.
They
the
turned into
Shadow
zombies, and we had to go through to even. And then we almost died because there's fire. Don't
Where was
tell
there
me.
fire?
I don't want to hear nothing.
The
from
fireball.
you.
Oh, that is the most rambling ramble I've ever heard.
Just let him talk. I feel the same.
Anyways, go ahead,
So
Lena.
Lena basically turns away from
What?
Dusty and like to the rest of you, and she says,
Explain.
It's been a long
after
day.
after I spoke to you and sort of
Excuse Dusty. He gets grouchy when he's hungry.
after I put you to
You shut the hell
taking
up.
care of Modra, I went back to my quarters and found a bunch of paperwork, like letters from Modra, sort of explaining why he was doing what he was doing and urging me to basically leave Sarshan's employ like he did. I didn't even really read through most of them until whatever happened with Umbraforge and the tower. Basically, well, I'm not sure exactly what happened to all of you, but when the Shadow Magma Rift erupted and started tearing the encampment apart, I fled to the tower where I was trying to help organize, getting some of our equipment and some of our materials out of there, and I was basically abandoned and left behind by Sarshan. So it was a grand retirement package after many years of service. So I can kind of understand now where Modra was coming from. So I went back, I fled to my quarters, grabbed up the paperwork that Modra sent, and got the fuck out of there. I came here a day ago, expecting that you would all return to the material plane, somehow. You know, logic dictated that you would probably, head to Evernight as it being like the easiest and closest shadow crossing to where you left from. Once I noticed that the black temple,
Shrine.
yeah, black shrine was completely caved in. So, long story short, it seems that Sarshan has been working to some goal. What it is, we haven't been able to figure out, but the Githyanki seem to be part of it. He wants to. He has them commissioned to find something in the Astral Sea. What it is, I don't know. Modra didn't have a clue either. But he's got them frantically searching for it, and he's arming them for war. Not only that, he's been positioning his men all across the Shadowfell at various points where they can enter into the material plane, so that they can remain there unseen until the time when they need to come over here and strike. So some kind of war is coming. Beyond that, I don't know. The strangest thing was it doesn't seem to be any ploy for power or money, because Sarshan has always been a businessman. Like, he wants power, he wants to be wealthy, and that's the type of stuff that, like, taking over a realm is not really his MO. So what has pushed him towards this, I don't know. But the only other thing that I do know is that there's some part of his scheme that involves harnessing energy, some great, powerful extraction center. From Modra's paperwork, I've been able to work out that he has a place set up, and has for some time. I think longer than even he's been alive. There's some great place where souls are extracted from the living and turned into some form of eldritch energy. To what end, I don't know. The only other thing is, I don't know where it is or what it is. But I've decided I was gonna help you guys find it, because, man, fuck that guy.
I agree.
My head just slams on the table.
Like a real dick. That's hard.
You see Dick Car... well, there's no chair here for him.
Dick Car.
Dick Car is going to be kind of sitting. He's magically formed... He's bent his legs into sort of a kind of sitting stool. And you hear him... he's like, I believe I heard someone talking about something like this. A place where they farm souls. The souls of the living are... their energy harnessed. He mentioned a place. It's not some place that I ever heard of before, but I do remember them saying something.
By the way, this is the car, everyone, car.
Yeah, care to share?
I believe that Sarshan called it Barovia.
Oh. Okay.
And you see Captain Bellegarde he kind of looks over, he's like, fuck. Hold on. And he's fucking just leaves. And then you guys all just kind of like look around. Fucking Lena and Descartes also kind of look around, like, he's coming back? And he comes back in, sits back down, and plunks down just a stack of papers. Like, this big folder of papers. And he's like, ugh. For the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years, this office has been receiving regular letters, perhaps even longer than that, from some crazed old man named Graf Buren. Yeah, I'll fucking copy and paste it in the fucking thing. And he starts like shuffling through this giant stacks, like they're ranting, raving letters from some crazy old man about some like mysterious place where the souls of the living are extracted, and it's like, I don't know, like it all seems, we've sent people before to check this out and came up with nothing. It's not just us. He's been sending them to Waterdeep, to Daggerford, to the Misty Forest. He's been sending these things all over the place. And for the last few years, they've stopped. I don't know if the old man's dead or what have you, but he kept talking about this evil place called Barovia. And he just kind of like pushes the papers towards you guys. It's like perhaps there's more to it than we thought.
Well, we gotta read them.
And he tells you, it's like, I want you to go speak with this old man. He lives, according to his papers, and he starts like thumbing through some of them. He lives far to the south, a little ways out east of Baldur's Gate. I want you to find this old man and find out what this Barovia place is, and I do something about it. Fix this. Fix it now.
Because we're always running around fixing your
Fixing your
problems.
shit.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, what are we
Is it
gonna say?
alright if
No?
this place explodes?
I certainly don't want the material being invaded.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're-
freaking! I'm
we're gonna-
going
we're
to
gonna
the
need a
inn
night.
first.
Yeah, we're gonna need a night. Been a long
like-
day. A
It's
couple
like, that's
days.
fine. Rest up. I'll have a ship for you in the morning that'll take you to Baldur's Gate. From there, you can make your way
Sounds
east.
Good.
Fine.
Alright.
And then
Gonna kind of like.
he tries to remember. Please tell me I wrote it down way, way, way back in my notes. Here's the main reason to have notes that go back this far. Road to Helm's Hold. So I believe he owes you money.
After all this, I certainly think so.
Well, no, I think he owes you money from going to Helm's Hold. That's how he basically offered you guys money. He's like, hey, go to Helm's Hold, I'll give you money.
Like a couple hundred gold a pop, I think.
Was that episode
Or it may have
3?
been 800, I can't remember.
I had
That
the
is,
previous episode.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a big bag of indeterminate amount of money.
To be
With a
determined.
little note that says, wait in between sessions.
Yeah.
So
Do not open it till Christmas.
yeah, so he's like, here's your big bag of uncounted money. I don't know how much is in there. Some money. He like jingles it around. It's like, yeah, totally some money in there.
SUM.
Yeah. It's like, so gets
I think Dusty needs to. I think Dusty needs some rest.
so Captain Bellegarde just kind of like looks at Descartes and says like, it's like, until we kind of get this, until we get like all this sorted and figure out what like this fucking guy's plans are and what the Githyanki are up to, you're more than welcome to stay here. And Descartes like, oh, that is very grateful of you. Very grateful. That's not the right word. He doesn't know common very well.
I'm very grateful.
Like, that is grateful of you. And then Captain Bellegarde just kind of looks at him and is like, wait, what did you... Oh, whatever.
You're the grateful one.
So,
The Dakar is not going to come with us?
nope, he's not. He's going to stay here. And him and Lena and Captain Bellegarde are going to start trying to fucking sort out this mess. So next time on Dungeons and Dragons, you guys are gonna get on a boat, head for Baldur's Gate.
Before we
Hey,
leave, I'm
at
gonna go
least
over to
we
Lena,
Even-
and I'm gonna pull out the chain whip, and I'm gonna ask her if she knows how to use this.
She looks at it and
Bring
says,
it.
of course I know how to use it. I'm Shatterkai.
Could,
We are taught from a young age to use the chain whips.
I'm gonna ask her if she can give me a few basic instructions so I can practice on the boat ride.
But she's pointing this
She
into
tells
the
you
people.
it would take you years of study to master using one of those,
Okay.
if you even possessed the skill to do so.
Bitch.
Can I? Well, I guess first of all, are we done? I assume we're done with the sesh.
Yes. Unless
Okay.
anybody has any last questions for Lena, Descartes, Captain Bellegarde. This would be... Well, you know what? Pyro can go back and watch it anyways. Pyro asks about the lady that saved him and let him out. And kind of describes what happened to him and how he used to be a fucking experiment that went wrong. And Lena tells him, it's like, you're talking of Mayar. Mayar, she was a kind woman. Did a lot of maintenance and looking after the subjects in the foundry, in like the big crazy thing that you guys were there when it blew up. She tells you, it's like, you are not the only one that she let go. She had a habit of trying to sneak out the failures, rather than letting Sarshan and his men just euthanize them. She was somewhat recently caught, and from what I heard, Sarshan locked her in one of the cages there and turned her into some kind of experimentation or weapon as penance for her releasing, even though they were failed, Sarshan's property. And Pyro basically tells her like what happened when you guys were there, and she basically infers to him that the big giant monster thing that you guys killed and pushed into the lava was the old woman that let Pyro go.
So the thing that killed
That would
Pyro
have been
was
really
the
funny
old
if you
woman?
killed him.
Yep. That is what Sarshan turned the old woman into.
Jeez. Alright.
That sucks.
So Pyro's
Well, now he knows.
Pyro's now even more driven to stopping Sarshan. Because yeah, he's just like really upset about it, and he starts to cry profusely.
Every one of Pyro's characters. is
That's about right.
Yep. Now we're done.
I'll probably bug
That'll-
you for shopping things in between the sessions.
Yeah,
than-
you guys can
I'm
basically you could do like a bit of quick shopping before you retire. Like we
I
can
wanna
start.
know-
We'll handle that at the start of the next session, but
I want to know how long to learn these spell books. These spell books of Levitate and Earthbind. Can I do that over the day?
That's part of your wizard thing.
Yeah, it
takes-
tells you.
yeah,
the thing.
there's a little block in the player's handbook, like
I
a little
think
sidebar
Duration,
block.
It's like half the cost and half the time, so it should be pretty quick.
It's only half the cost and half the time if it's.
If they're abjuration spells.
They
Yeah.
really are,
Um,
aren't they?
You
1 second.
basically, if you have the money to cover the cost, you will have ample time to learn them on the boat ride to Baldur's Gate. So it'll take
Okay.
a few days.
I'll look it up then.
And we're gonna do the golds and the XP in the next session.
Yeah, I'll work all that out for next session.
Okie dokie.
I don't think you guys are like nowhere
Fine.
near leveling, so I don't think you guys would hit a level from this.
We were
We have
decently-
1630 till next level.
Yeah, so that's not unfeasible.
No, you wouldn't have got 1630 from one fight, 2 fights, one and a half fights because you let the 2 higher XP things run away.
Yeah. Also a
What,
quest.
did we get any XP for me talking my way out of that?
You will,
What are-
dude?
and
what
you'll
do we
get
have?
you'll get some XP for making it back to Neverwinter as like a quest reward and stuff like that.
4870.
But yeah, if you're like
Okay.
still 1600 away, yeah, you won't hit level 5. You'll be closer to it naturally, because that's how XP
Yeah.
works. But
Oh, was that how? Oh.
Okay. I need to go back to work. because the IRS.
Okay. So
is on my
I'm
ass
going
right
to
now.
close this out. So thank you everybody for coming to our D&D stream. We are next week is the week we are not here,
We're
right?
off.
Because next week's
We're off.
E3, so there's going to be no D&D next week, and we will be back the week after.
Cool beans.
So it gives me 2 weeks now to be lazy and not prep until last minute, like I did like I did this last couple of weeks. So
Here's the entire thing that you were looking for, Dodo.
So see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good one.
Bye.
Alrighty.